Hello. This is the Crescent actual play. We're going to be showing off like a session of what the game is like through Roll20 here. I am here with three of my friends. My name is Logan. I am one of the developers on the game. And if you just want to go through and introduce yourselves, you can see their names lighting up on Discord. They don't actually have cameras set up. So you can probably
Yeah,
start, Brian.
sure. So my name is Brian. I'm here today as a player, but I am the other developer of the system. I am playing Tay for short today. I don't know what else I should say.
You can just say whatever. It doesn't matter too much. I also want to mention I'm going to be the GM for this too, so you'll be seeing my perspective.
Well, I'll go next. My name is Matt, and I'll be playing Brein. I know Logan from high school.
Yeah.
My name's Trey. I'll be playing Yateveo. I'm a playtest monkey, so yeah.
Glad to have you.
So a little bit of background on this too. So me and Brian have been developing the game, so obviously we know quite a bit about it, and we've been running sessions for around a year or so that Trey has been a part of. So he has a lot of experience with the game too. But Matt is a little bit newer to the game. He's played it a little bit before, but this will sort of be we'll still probably have some questions as we're going through it. So we'll be answering those as we go along too.
You'll definitely get to see what it's like to play with someone who has no idea what they're doing.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I'll start up the music for the session and we can just start getting into it. So a little bit of background on you guys though. So this is more of a one-shot style thing, but I am assuming that your characters have some history with each other. You at least know who each other are, and you've been traveling together for a little bit. So if you want to just quickly introduce your character, that would be good too to start this up, just so that you can get to know each other a little bit.
Sure. And do you have our? I mean, I can drag my token on the map too.
I can just bring it up on Roll20, so that should be the easiest way to do it. So I can start with Tay.
Sure. So I am playing Chenahele, or Tay for short, because nobody can pronounce his full name. He's a Veilfin. He used to live in a city under the water with many of his other Veilfin, but he has ventured out in search of a pursuit of music and songwriting, something that he can't really pursue under the water.
Cool.
My character's name is Brein. He's a Kikera, and he's basically, when he died, he used to be a warrior, so he's got a warrior's body, but when he died and came back to life, he got a really big passion for literature. And so now he's just kind of wandering the world trying to find a good read.
That's cool. And Yateveo.
Yeah. My character is Yateveo. If anyone looks up that name, you'd understand what I'm about to say. He I'm sorry, I had to mute myself for a second. He has a God.
You are blanking right now.
yeah, no, it started off nice, but then I realized the things I was gonna say were
What a mystery! What is he?
kind of demented a little bit. Okay,
instant regret.
He likes to study things, various things, mainly in herbalism and medicine. But he has a passion for anatomy.
Yeah, that can go
and
one or two
find
very
and
different
finding
ways.
and finding how bodies of the different races work.
Okay. I see where this is going. Okay.
I'm not gonna read any of those books. My character is Breen's more of into fiction rather than very extensive and concerningly detailed books on anatomy.
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
I was thinking of like a whole backstory off the top of my head. Like he witnessed the slaughter of a bunch of humans at the hand of a guardian tree or something like that,
Mhm.
and he had a fascination with the body parts.
You wear
He
one as a hat.
realized what. Yeah, we're one as a hat. Yes.
Okay.
He runs a crafting YouTube channel.
Build your own human.
Oh.
Gonna make a dice tower out of a human skull.
Okay.
Here you have a fish head. There you go.
Okay, so starting to get into it. So a little bit backstory on what you guys have been up to recently. So you guys are adventurers. You've been traveling across the sea looking for various books, body parts, etc. And along your journeys, you've been to a few islands now. You were sort of like sailing past a couple areas before you actually got into a little bit of a skirmish with some pirates. Luckily, the pirates weren't too skilled or experienced at ship combat, and so they weren't able to sink your ship by any means, but your ship isn't the best. You guys are still pretty new to this whole adventuring business, and though you managed to escape from the pirates, you weren't actually able to escape unscathed. Your ship was badly damaged. It took some damage to the hull. It's still able to sail. It's not sinking exactly, but it's pretty close to the point where like any small scrape or bump could send it sort of like toppling apart at this point. Um, it's really just patch jobbed up right now. Um, you were sort of like sailing past the island of Gaysdale, an island that you've never been to before, and due to the damage that your ship has taken, you are forced to take anchor up at the island. You have another problem as well on top of this, in that you guys don't have too much money right now. Your recent adventures have gotten you some new equipment and stuff like that, which you're using, but you haven't really saved up to patch your ship together. So at this point, as you're arriving on the island, you're really looking for something to make you some Xenos fast so that you can get it patched up and you can get moving again. The island that I should say, the village that you've found a port in is a small town named Sorville, spelled like this. Let me grab it for you guys. Just put that in chat. Sorville, like that. And yeah, I sort of summarized it. You're really just trying to make some money here. You've probably been in the port for like a couple hours looking over the damage that you've taken. You've assessed that this is going to be more than just a couple hundred Xenos worth of issue. Yeah, that's where we'll start up the session. You guys are currently at the docks. You can see like a sort of visualization of that here. You're not actually what it looks like. But yeah. And I will start up my music.
Alright, well, looking over the damage, I definitely take a step back and just assess it all. And I look at the others and I just say, what a mess. What are we supposed to do?
I'll say, well, we could always look for work.
Has anyone ever been to Sewerville before? First time myself.
I
Not
can't say I
really.
have. Not a very pleasant name for a town, is it?
Kinda sounds like Sourville.
Maybe
Not exactly what I was thinking, but sure.
maybe we should get some icy hot for it.
True.
I'm sorry. That was. I'm sorry. I know you said be professional, but come on, it's like right there.
Low-hanging fruit.
Anyway.
We'll cut this part, right?
I don't know. We'll
Come
see.
on.
We'll see. We'll see.
We're
We'll see.
people. They want like don't I feel like
Yeah, well,
Here's
give
a
the
fine
people what they want.
You don't need to talk about it so much. Now the people are getting
Well,
bored
we're
with your
gonna
discussion
do
of the
like-
people.
Let's start bringing in the nudity.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, yes.
What about you? Let me try to remember it. One sec. Yateveo.
Yes, I got
Have your
my name.
adventures ever brought you? How do you pronounce your name?
Yateveo.
Yateveo.
Yes.
So have your adventures ever brought you to this area?
Not really.
I suppose we'll have to find some place to find some information. Of the tavern in the town. Anyway, I'm going for a bit of a look. Actually, are there any people in the nearby area? Like just stand just nearby?
Yeah, looking about the area, you can see a few people sort of hanging out. Most of them look like dock workers for the most part. They're wearing sort of like the traditional sort of like cap on their head, and they just seem to be looking over towards your ship as it comes in. It doesn't look like they get a bunch of traffic here. But there is one person that does seem to stand out, standing near like the edge of the dock areas. You see a man who's wearing a bit more like fancier clothes than the dock workers. More of like a white colored outfit that has some either like satin or lace or something like that that comes off of it. You can see that he is of a darker complexion, dark enough that you'd guess him to be an Inevidus from the looks of it, along with a looks to be like a sort of a tattoo that spans the side of his neck, which is just barely exposed. You can't really make out what exactly it is, but he looks down towards your ship with some interest. His arms are sort of crossed, and it almost looks to you like he's waiting for you to approach. It is really the only way up out of the dock area.
I approach and I kind of sidle up to him and I say, "Say, sir, you look like a man of action. What brings your attention to our little ship?"
I will give you his character sheet now. He will say, I thought it strange, almost an act of fate that we'd meet here.
An act of fate? But I ain't ever seen ya. How do you know?
I knew that some adventurers would come. Of course, they had to.
Are you an Inevitus? I read some books about you.
That I am.
They say you can predict the future.
It isn't exactly a prediction, so much as it's a premonition of sorts. I knew that someone like you would arrive. And just like that you have.
Premonition, did you have anything about us fixing our ship anytime within the next week, say?
I'll look over towards your ship and say, it does look to be in need of some repair. A few rats could chew through the rest of it. It looks like you need some coin.
I'm all out myself.
Luckily for you, I happen to be in the business of making coin. I'm the owner of a caravan that runs through this island. You can call me a Pondi, by the way. Yeah,
A Pondy.
he
Nice
will.
to meet you. I'm Brein. These are a couple of my companions. We've got Yateveo and, well, you might as well just call him Tay, because you're not going to be able to pronounce his real name.
Really fast, as you're speaking to him, I will reveal a couple of my, well, I'll reveal my most relevant out of combat ability here. I have Friend to All, which means that, as long as I'm not directly insulting you or offending you, then you basically have no reason to dislike this character. He seems generally pretty friendly, doesn't really seem like judgmental of you at all or your nationality, anything like that. Just a generally friendly guy.
Maybe it is fate. We come out here and get crashed onto the middle of nowhere, and right off the bat, we find such a friendly face. Nice to meet you, Mr. Abondi.
I'll say, and nice to meet all of you. Now, about that matter we were discussing before. I'm a man that likes to get down to business. I run a fairly popular caravan here. I make a good amount of Xenos doing so, but I've had an issue recently.
What kind of issue?
Are you familiar with Yateveo at all? Have you ever been to the island?
I think I read a book about Yateveo once.
Well, let me tell you a bit about it. Unfortunately, the magic of this island is quite well known. The roads that run through it are perilous. Without proper mapping, if you take one step off of one of those beaten paths, you'll end up lost within seconds. Even on the trails, it's quite easy to get lost. They sometimes turn and twist themselves, they say.
Do people that get lost normally get found?
Found by what is the better question. Their bodies get found days, weeks later maybe, but
Well,
there
let
are...
me tell you, we've got an expert at finding bodies here, don't we, Yateveo?
Unfortunately, I'm not much in the business of finding bodies, as concerning as that comment was.
I don't find bodies.
All right.
I just know how they work.
Well, I sure hope that you know how they work, because we're looking, well, I'm looking to have some well-bodied adventurers take down a certain problem that I've had a certain premonition about. You can see that he moves his left hand over towards his right and sort of pulls up his sleeve to reveal the outer side of his arm. Looking onto his arm, you can see that there is a tattoo that is quite visible there. A sort of like reddish colored tattoo of simply just like a handprint from what it looks like. So sort of show this to the rest of you.
I start furiously flicking through a book, trying to find some information about it.
I'll say, must be a pretty important problem if you had a realization about it.
You'll say, it is. Luckily in my life I haven't had too many brushes with death myself. This handprint was supposed to be the first. And I fear that I understand its meaning now.
The handprint? How could that be deadly?
Say, it's not the handprint itself, but the symbol it depicts. There's a bandit that's been causing some trouble around these parts recently. You wouldn't imagine the name that they go by.
What?
Let me
The white
guess.
hand.
Red Hand.
How'd you beat me to it?
Red Hand is correct. It's quite the similarity, isn't it?
I feel like that's getting themselves to be caught red-handed.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
I'll give a sensible chuckle to that. And say, I'm glad that you're able to make such a light matter of it, but for me, I'll be honest, I have been a bit scared. To tell the truth, I haven't sent out a caravan since Red Hand appeared several weeks ago. I was hoping that we'd have someone to handle that come in. That happened to be you.
So you want us to guard the caravan?
No. The truth is, I don't even know if Red Hand will appear or not when I send the caravan out, and I don't want to test it either. I want you to go out and apprehend Red Hand.
Show them what's what. Well, I mean, that's a big order. I mean, I hardly know where the local tavern is, much less where the Red Hand might be.
Luckily, there's only a few people that can even guide you anywhere on this island. Those people are called road diviners, if you didn't know. There are those that can seemingly predict how the roads are going to align. That's all that you really need to know to get out and find Red Hand.
We have to find one of these road diviners.
That is correct. Luckily, I've heard that there's one in town, though only one.
Might by any chance he be you?
No, unfortunately not.
Not really good guess.
The road diviner in question is a man that goes by the name of Marquet. Marquet the Marvelous sometimes.
And where might we find this Marquet the Marvelous?
That's a good question. I have heard word that he's in town, but he tends to move about rather quickly. He arrived sometime yesterday, and no one's been able to tell me where he is, just that they've seen him passing by.
You don't happen to have a Marquet diviner, do you?
Unfortunately not, no.
Suppose we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. Asking questions and taking names.
I think
Hold on. Getting a bit ahead of ourselves. You look at him and say, should we discuss payment?
I was wondering when that was going to come up. I'll look over
Guess that's pretty important.
towards the ship and say, it's looking like you're in need of a decent repair there. Are you thinking, well, this could be my life. I'm willing to pay whatever it takes to bring your ship back in order.
How much do I estimate that to be?
That is a good question.
We could just have him fix the entire ship when we get done with the job.
I think that'd be the simplest part, and he simply foots the bill at the end. But I'd rather have my money up front, or at least part of it.
I think that I can make that possible. Let's say that I pay you 50% now for taking the job, and then 50% once it's done. And I do have very strict requirements on how it must be done. I need Red Hand back here, alive.
Why alive? Isn't that
Does
sort
he
of like...
need his arms?
Isn't that giving them an opportunity to, like, kill you?
I don't want any funny business with you. As much as I trust all of you, you do seem like good people. I am rather concerned about this, you must understand, and I want an additional layer of a surety that you've actually captured her.
Her?
Her. I don't actually know.
Hiya.
I've been timing it. I've been waiting for this moment.
You can tell that this guy doesn't seem like he's ever served in any sort of military or held any position in an army. It more so seems like he has a bit of more of like the pompousness of maybe some like person that was born into money, from what you'd guess.
Ah, I see. He bores me then.
Do I bore you? You don't have to answer that.
Okay. He'll say, I'm going to judge that by the looks of things, you're going to need around, 5,000 Xenos for those repairs. I'll cough up 2,500 right now, if you can agree to my terms.
That he has to be back alive, right?
Correct.
Are there any other terms we need to know?
I'd like it done sooner rather than later. I don't have a specific
enough.
date in mind,
So
but
would we.
let's say if you don't come back within a week, I'll say that you just went missing.
I think that's fair. Will you have my hand?
And you have my
And my blue hand. I'll hold my hand out.
Okay,
I
he'll.
also hold my hand out. Who needs to take it?
Come on, I've got an ability for this.
Friendly handshake. You-
I
My
say,
hand.
I'm
You have
probably
my
not going to
axe.
say no to 2,500 Xenos up front.
You may shake the mortal's hand, roll a finesse or discipline check. If you see you're in the target, okay. He will reach out and take Tay's hand and shake it. Roll your check.
This, yeah. Hiya.
Tough.
Nope.
You failed
Wow,
to become
what a
companionable.
Hey, we got an Evidus in the group. Anyone want to boost?
Not
Hey,
playing that.
Logan, you want to boost that by one?
No. I'll boost this ability that you used against me by one, yes, of
Hey,
course.
you know, it's not against you, Logan. We're
It's
becoming
with
friends
you. Yeah.
for you.
What?
It's for you. Heart.
It's for me. Okay. Cool. He'll shake your hand and nothing happens. At which point he'll say, I'm glad that we could agree on this. Now, I don't actually particularly know where to start for figuring out where Mark A is. Perhaps just ask around? This isn't too big of a town. He couldn't have gone just anywhere.
Say, I'm sure he can't be that hard to find.
Alright. Well, best of luck to you.
Has he handed us the money yet?
He will reach into his pack, and you can see he counts a couple coin purses and then hands them over to you.
So, village is not that big, right?
Village is not very big now.
Hardly any guards, really.
There's a few guards. There's not any
Yeah,
guards.
but
There's a few
they're-
guards.
But they're village guards.
They are village guards. They're not like incredibly strong or anything like that, but there are a few guards.
I'm just gonna stop that line of questioning. I was told not to derail, so I won't derail. Just for any of you evil players out there.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So he'll hand you the coin bags. Wish you good luck, and you can go out and do whatever you want.
Oh,
The world is your oyster.
If this was fully open, I would we could just slaughter them all. Still a better boat, and just sell off with a shit ton of money.
You kill anyone who's not Marquet, and eventually you'll be left
Yeah,
with person.
exactly.
Order of elimination.
Order of elimination. You Marquet? No? Okay. Kill. Okay, moving on.
Okay, but what are you guys actually gonna do outside of killing everyone in the village?
I will say to my companions. So, is this all going to the boat repair, or is like any of it spending money?
I imagine we have to repair the boot first, and then from there, we see if we have any left over.
I don't know about the rest of you, but my coin purse is looking pretty light.
I got 350 Xenos.
I have 10.
Wow.
I got nothing. I spent all my Xenos on a collector's edition copy of Roald's Machinations. Turned out to be a fake. All out of cash now.
I'm just
Look,
thinking it'd be nice to
I
say
guess you guys are
somewhat
gonna have to
other
sleep
than the boat
outside.
tonight.
I mean, they're good enough to maybe stay at the inn. Which actually, I would like to head in the direction of the town. And if anything pops, I guess, anything notable like pops out, like inns, taverns,
Sure.
squares.
So as you're heading in towards the town, you can tell that the layout of the town is pretty simple. It's just mostly like a pathway leading towards a road and then towards the docks. So it's mostly just like a one street town. Most of the area you can see is like mostly residential houses. There's not too much in the ways of like tourism or anything like that here. What you can tell is that there seems to be like one major sort of like tavern / inn combination that you pass by, and there's also there's also like a general store there too. Outside of that, it's mostly just residential stuff. You see some houses that have like that seem to be growing some crops nearby towards the outer side of the village, and then some that have like stables set up to the side where you see a few horses are stationed. But yeah, nothing of extreme note. You could head down towards the road and check out that direction a bit more, or you could just hang around in this area. There's definitely like there's still people around. It's not abandoned or anything like that. There's people walking up and down the streets. Most of them look like farmers or fishers or something along those lines.
Anyone look especially magnificent?
You don't happen to notice anyone that looks extremely magnificent as you're walking down the road.
I'll say, we can go ask around, but before we do, I just want to throw it out there. Should we be at all concerned that some stranger we just met, handed us over 2,500 Xenos like it was nothing? I mean, it's not that much, but it's still something. Are we being set up? Are we going to be ambushed in the middle of the road and killed and have our things taken?
I mean, it's a lot of money to set up an ambush. We could have just walked away. But 2,500 Xenos.
He knows we can't go anywhere because we don't have a working boat.
True.
And Nebetai are weird. Simple as that.
They, did seem to mean a lot to him.
I mean, some people got more money than mine. Anyway, I'm gonna go check over here in this general store, see if I can find any information about our friend.
I suppose I'll go ask the farmers.
I will be the last resort.
Glad to know you're working hard.
My last resort is simply screaming his name out in the open.
Hey, who knows? If we don't find anything, it might just be our best bet.
I also want everyone to know that I'm a Maldora, and I'm 3 feet tall.
A pretty rough and tough little guy.
And I lift weights.
You lift like tree branches, like.
I just imagine. I'm sorry, but I'm just imagining my tree. I have a warhammer and a light shield. They're probably the size of my body.
I think you're wider than you are tall. The more you
Yeah,
speak
probably.
about your character, the more I want to call him Stumpy.
Oh, he will break your legs.
Okay, going to.
That's all we can reach.
I'll name you.
That's all you can reach. Okay.
Anyway,
Brian, going to you first. You approach a few farmers that are sort of just meandering down the street, talking to each other, doing normal farmer stuff, you know.
I guess I will call out to them. I'll say, "Excuse me, excuse me.
Yeah. Hello.
Quick question. Have you heard of someone named Marquis being around here? You've seen him?
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
Great. Do you know where he is?
Buddy, why are you looking for Marquet?
Well, supposedly he's like a navigator of sorts, but for the land instead of the sea.
Sure, but what business do you have with him?
Well, we're going to be traveling the roads, and we were told that we need someone with his skill set.
Okay, buddy. Listen here. There ain't nowhere on this island you can go that you can't get by ship. Okay, I'll tell you that first. Second off, there ain't no reason to travel on the roads around here. Only bad things come out of that. You ever heard of a roadling?
No.
Good buddy. So roadling is a wolf-looking thing, okay?
Okay.
It'll run you down on the roads and it'll kill you.
That doesn't sound too good.
It's not. That's why nobody around here goes on the roads. You don't want any business with Marquet. Just call it good. Okay?
What does Marquet have to do with this?
He's one of them road diviners, right?
Well, sure, but is there anything in particular? Just because he's associated with roads, or like, is he the type you don't want to associate with?
He's a bit of a asshole, to be honest. Just between you and me. All of them
so-
road
so-
diviners are a little bit, let's just say, crazy in the head. Ain't never made an honest coin in their lives.
Doesn't their work save lives?
Buddy, the only people that go out on the roads, they go on there because the road diviner says it's okay. And guess what happens? They die. I'm telling you, whatever business you have with Marquet, you leave it. You leave him alone. Just hope he eventually starves or something.
It's a bit extreme.
It's true.
You say, well, thank you for your advice.
Mm-hmm.
You say, still though, if I wanted to speak with him, you know, just to get a better idea of what he's like, Perhaps so that I know
Buddy.
what better to avoid.
For your good and for mine, I'm not going to tell you where he is. Hell, I don't even really know.
You sigh and say, well, thank you anyway.
Remember that you can prompt checks if you want to convince people or sway their opinion in some way or another. Otherwise, he will begin to walk off.
You know what? You're right, Logan. I'll say, but see, the thing is that you were saying that we could get anywhere by boat, but what if our boat's in such disrepair that we're afraid to have it leave the docks?
I'd say...
And this is our only way of getting it repaired. And I will use...
Why is this
This.
taking so long?
My trap card.
You refer to avoid long distances subtly and instead reveal whatever it takes to make someone trust you. You make a conversation with her for 1 minute. You must reveal one piece from the private to you important for your target to know. If you do, your target becomes trusting towards you. Okay. He'll say, alright, I get it. You're in a tough spot. I'm guessing you're the one with the ship that just came in here?
Oh, have you seen it?
Everyone's seen it.
It's only 5 feet away.
Alright. I can't tell you where Marquet is, I don't know. But I can tell you a general idea. Marquet was heading off down the road yesterday. I haven't seen him since, but I figure that he probably took up residence somewhere over in that direction, if he hasn't been moving around. If you search over there, I think you'll find him.
Oh,
Just let me know. I warned you about this. If something goes wrong, then... well, something goes wrong.
I say, if I die, let it not be on your conscience.
I'll try to
Nice
keep that in
little
mind. I'll sort of just give it a slight shake of his head, then give you a wave, and then start heading off.
I head back to the others.
I guess I was already going into the general store.
Yeah.
Well, you mean to the other. Which other are you going back to?
Matt, you walk into the general store and you can see that the general store seems like it's supplied for sure, but maybe not with the most useful items. As you step in and sort of look around, you can see that most of the stuff here seems to be fishing supplies. You can see maybe some like small boat repair kits for like a rowboat or something like that. You see a lot of bait on display on a few counters. And there's a lot of like netting material too. But just like general like travel, adventure, that sort of thing material, it's pretty lacking in that regard. You see some stuff for like lanterns, some like just a couple bedrolls that are laying there, but if you're looking for like much else, you're not really gonna find it from what you can see.
Gotcha. So, after witnessing Tay's attempt at getting information, Brein figures that the best way to do this is with a little bit of subtlety and a little bit of subterfuge. After all the books that he's read on the subject. So, sliding over to the counter, he picks up something off the shelf. He says, "Say, this was a nice bean. Hey, anyway, where's Marquet, and how can he best get a hold of
The woman behind the counter will say, I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. Marquet? Haven't heard of him.
You never heard of Marquet? I heard
Nope.
he's magnificent.
No, never heard of that either. I think you best find some, well, you could look elsewhere.
I'll admit, that was about as far as my plan went. But thank you for letting me look at the bean. I say as I put the beans back on the shelf.
Are you looking
Slowly
to buy
starting to
anything?
walk away.
Are you looking to buy anything, sir? It looked like...
I'm looking to buy information. As I pull out the coin pouch. MRK. In
she'll
my
sort of...
head, I think, ha, got him.
Okay, she'll sort of look at the coin purse and say, maybe I might know something about Marquet, but it just depends on how much you're willing to pay for it.
I kind of like glance down at the coin pouch and I say, I don't even know how much is like a normal amount of Xenos. Like the conversion ratio here. How much for the beans?
For the beans.
Let's
Let's say, I think a good way to put it is, in a general society, a person will not actually be making very much Xenos per day. It's actually very low. A common worker would make like, maybe like 10-ish a day. So it's actually like 10 is actually still a decent amount. As you get towards the hundreds, it's like a couple, like a week so of work or something like that.
Let's not break the bank, okay? So we're gonna start with 5 Xenos. I pull out
Okay.
5 Xenos. Like,
5 Xenos in this regard would be maybe like...
is it enough to buy the beans?
It's enough to buy the beans, yes. She'll look at the Xenos and say, well, now you're talking my language.
So, what I was wondering is, how could a fellow get in touch with the Marquet?
Marquet. You haven't given her any coins yet, right?
I'm still flashing them.
Yeah, she'll say,
I kind of like, I'll slide one over.
Okay. Okay. She'll say, well, I think I've heard the name before. Some sort of road diviner, right?
That's right.
I heard that he
diviner.
I heard that he came in yesterday at some point. Don't remember seeing him though.
Oh, what if I slid a third one over?
She'll say, now that you mention it, I do think that I remember a little bit. Yeah, I remember that he was walking down the street yesterday and I happened to spot him because he's a bit of an odd fellow, to tell the truth between you and me. He's an older man, and he wears colorful clothing.
Older wears colorful clothing. And do you know where he was going? I say as I slip another coin.
Well, he came off from around the docks area, and I think he was heading up towards the road when I last saw him.
Come towards the road. So the road going back towards, or
out of the city,
the island, or
out of the village, off to the rest of the island. Yep.
And was anyone with him, or just himself?
I don't quite remember that.
Fifth coin.
Okay. You know, I think it was just him, though. I don't think that anyone around here would really want to spend much time with him. But, you know, I do remember one thing. There was a lass that I think was walking with him for a bit. I think they spoke to one another a little bit. I didn't ever hear their conversation, but I think that she might know where he is for certain.
And what she look like? I say as I pull another coin out.
Okay. She'll say, oh, well, I don't need to tell you what she looks like. I know her personally. This is a small town, after all. She's a lass that goes by the name of Rainy. She's got black hair, raven black hair, actually. I could send you off in her direction for,
That would be wonderful. And say, one last question. How much are the beans?
She'll say, how many beans are you looking to buy here?
Just No, they come in a bag of beans.
Like a bag of beans, yeah. She'll say, well, for the bag, it's just 2 Xenos.
Okay, I give her 2 Xenos.
She'll give you the beans.
Add those to my my inventory here.
20.
Equipment.
Mhm.
Beans. Bludgeoning weapon.
I don't know about that.
Range.
833.
Okay. And she will direct you. She'll give you
And
direct.
for the beans.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, thank you for your time and for the beans.
Yeah. And thank you for your generous donation too. And if you're looking for Rainy, I can just send you off in a direction now. She'll give you directions.
Cool. I follow, or I jot them down in memory.
Okay.
Do we meet back up?
You guys reconvene in the street once again.
Does he have the bag of beans with him?
I believe he does have the beans, yes.
Guys, I found something. This bag of beans. Also, I found someone who might know where he is.
Well, I'm much more interested in those beans.
Well, I mean,
You
I
said
got enough
you
to
had-
share.
Just to make sure, earlier you said that you had no more Xenos, right?
I mean, I had a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
Well,
Hey,
we
Matt.
did just make 833.33 repeating Xenos each. Make sure you mark that down, though I don't know how long we'll be holding on to it.
It's going to the boat. Unless we want to buy a better boat. I mean, we
You
could just.
you cannot buy a boat with that much, Genos. I'm telling you that
Right.
much right
If we
now.
wanted to repair our boat, would we do it in the place you just came from?
probably. Maybe? Was there any indication that it would be a boat repair or more just like fishing?
You
Store.
didn't notice any signs that were like boat repair or anything like that, but you also haven't noticed any boat repair signs in general, so maybe.
I have a feeling we may have just gotten scammed.
I
All of the
mean-
money in the world and no one. No,
Well,
that's
great.
Doesn't
Now
mean
we're gonna
someone-
know what it's like to have 2,500 coin worth of beans.
No, I learned something. I talked to the farmers, and they said that basically there's no reason to travel anywhere by road, and that you should just use a boat. Which means that if everyone here is using a boat, certainly someone knows how to repair a boat, right?
I mean, logically, yeah. Now, I heard there's someone hanging out with this fellow here. Her name was Rainy. Raven black hair. I also got where she lives,
Yeah, where she stays.
where she stays.
Well,
I say we pop in and give her a visit.
sure. Do we want to get a head start on the boat repairs by talking to the same person you were just talking to and giving them all of our money?
I don't know if she does boat repairs.
I
But I
will,
can.
hold on. I'll pop my head in. Excuse me,
She'll say, hello?
do you do boat repairs?
Oh, yeah, we do.
How much?
How much? It depends on the amount of repair your boat needs.
Have you seen our boat? Apparently everyone's seen it.
I have seen it. We're
What's
looking at
your
a
rough
pretty
estimate?
big patch job there. It's going to cost at least 4,000 Xenos, maybe a bit more.
I'm reading an ability, one sec.
Alright.
I have this. Where is it?
I don't know, where is it?
Where is it? Where is it? Oh no. Oh, there it is.
To the point.
The murder hobo inside of me and the opportunist in the
And would
Okay.
you say there's about 1,500 Xenos worth of goods in this store?
They're definitely at least 100, yeah. Anyway, how you want to use that, Brain?
I don't know, but I have it.
Thanks for letting me know, I guess.
Let's see, what else do I have? I have Immediate Alliance that I can use again. It doesn't have a cooldown. No code.
Could we say pay for 2,500 Xenos worth of repairs?
You mean just to get a head start?
Yeah, just to get a little head start.
I suppose we
even throw
can
in
set
some
you up
bait.
with that.
Would you throw in some things other than
Just
bait,
say
like
throw in the
traveling
beans.
supplies? Could we get some rations with that down payment of 2,500?
Like beans. Lots and lots of beans.
So, I think I could throw in a couple beans or two, yeah. I didn't know
Okay.
that plants ate beans, to be honest, though.
I don't need to eat.
I don't actually either. I don't know why not.
Wait!
They don't eat.
The only race that needs to eat here is the fish. The fish can't eat the
no.
beans either because he's a
No.
carnivore.
I did bring over the fact that I am, I may be mostly a carnivorous race, but I am preferring to eat vegetables.
I mean, I read a book once about some magic beans, so I don't know. Playing the odds, maybe one of these are magic.
Perhaps it'll grow inside of you and turn into a giant beanstalk. Anyway, yeah, we could throw in some beans.
Do we need any other supplies? No, that's not a question for you. That's a question for my.
I know.
over here.
We're probably low on
Beans.
potions.
Well, I'm sorry to say we don't have any potions here. Don't see too much fighting.
Oh, really? Tell me more about
We have a couple salves, I think, somewhere back here in case someone gets injured on the job, some fish bites them or something, but nothing much else.
You say there's not really many fighters around.
Well, we have a few guards, but they tend to stay in the village.
Duly noted, it's a peaceful place that'll probably stay peaceful for some time. Right, why don't we start try to find this rainy person?
Well, I already gave you directions to find her, so it's just a matter of walking from here.
I'm walking. I'm heading that direction.
Oh, okay.
Do we just throw our money bags at her to say fix shit?
I haven't added the 833, so
Well,
yeah.
good thing,
Okay.
because you aren't doing it.
Everyone throws in their money, and yep. I guess she'll throw in some beans.
Everyone add a
Now,
beans to your
how-
inventory. How many? Who knows?
How far is her house? I'm guessing
It's not too far now.
As we're walking, I'll say, the farmer I was talking to said that, like, we really shouldn't go onto the roads because they're really dangerous.
That sounds exactly like where a robber might be.
Well, perhaps. But also, there's apparently these things called roadlings, which I thought the roads were supposed to be the safe parts, but apparently there's things that attack people on the roads too.
Well, looks like there ain't no way around it. But one of you ever shied away from danger?
Like,
He
all
always
the time.
has. He literally would run to save himself.
If I could outrun you, that is. Bad legs.
Actually, I say we do take the road so we can get Yateveo here some much needed.
Also-
looks.
Another thing. Roadlings. What are they?
Little beasties that attack people on roads. That's really all the description I got. Apparently they
Sure,
they kill the people that don't wander off the roads.
In all the books, I
And they
never
just
heard of
to
any
you.
reference of them.
I've never
I don't
dissected
know.
a roadling before.
Whatever gets you out of the town without spilling blood, I suppose.
I don't need to eat, but I'll do it.
Remember, Yateveo, don't take a dump in the hand that pays us.
I'm talking about killing roadlings. What?
Okay.
Let's go find this person.
You arrive. You
Knock.
find yourself in front of like a sort of a not too well put together building. You knock on the door and it's answered by a woman who, to be entirely honest, looks a little bit like out of it almost. You can see that her hair is a little like frizzled, sort of disheveled more than normal. You can see that her eyes are a little bit red. And her complexion is not very good, it seems. She's not too tall, and her skin is fairly pale, with her hair being a raven black. I will give you her character right now.
Can I assess the reason for her not looking well? Is she drunk? Is she high? Is she sad?
Roll me a disposition check.
Not
I'm really good at rolling.
Okay. It's not too hard to tell that she seems to be somewhat distraught. She doesn't, like, it's not like she's, like, swaying or anything like she's drunk. And, she still seems very aware instead of being, like, high or something like that. She just seems, like, distraught, like, sad. She'll say, who are you?
Oh, go ahead.
You go. No, you go.
No, you. Oh, but actually me? Okay. I say, well, we just arrived in town today. Is this a bad time?
She'll sort of, cross her arms in front of her, chest sort of defensively and say, a bit, yes. What do you want?
Well, we were talking to the owner of the general goods store, and she sent us your way.
Are you adventurous?
Yeah, I kind of glance at the
It's
back
a
and forth
loaded
to
question,
two
isn't
other
it?
adventures.
Huh?
That's all relative, I suppose.
Seafarers or mercenaries or whatever? Anything like that, you look like it.
I'd say, well, I was gonna say wealthy patrons, but we just spent all our money to repair our ship. So, but we're looking for some help.
What is it?
Well, word has it that your friend, the Marquis the Magnificent, can help us find another, help us travel the land. He's a good navigator, right?
He's a road
Divine
diviner,
transit.
though. He got the last prediction wrong. I can tell you where he is, but you have to do one thing for me.
I figured.
I want a weapon. You have weapons, right?
Look at these beans.
That's not a weapon, those are beans.
Why do you want a weapon?
I can't tell you that.
Are you going to stab him?
No.
Insight. I mean, disposition.
Sure. As you look her over, you can tell that, Not only is she telling the truth about not wanting to stab him, you notice a sort of like a slight point to her ears, and you notice in a few places that her complexion isn't just bad, it's just straight up stone.
Oh, okay.
Her eyes are not just like a raven black, but almost like onyx black as you look a little bit closer.
Okay. I ask, are you going to stab us?
She just shakes her head and says, I don't have any reason to do that.
Now, do you need help in stabbing someone? Because I can offer a great service.
She'll sort of consider this for a moment and say, it's not someone that needs stabbing. It's something and a lot of some things.
Is it this famous roadlings I've been hearing about?
You've heard of them. They're awful.
Just now from my compatriot Tay, right over here. I want to dissect one. Do they just come at you out of nowhere, or
They travel along the roads.
how many you'd say?
I don't know how many there are. It only took one of them to... Well, it only took one of them.
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Robot mode initiated.
For
Stop.
Re-
Four.
for-
Four. He's coming back.
for you.
Oh.
Beep, 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 beep.
this is a long one, Jesus. Hello? Trey?
It's okay.
Well, that's all, folks. Comments to our game.
Trey?
I'm now not a Maldora. I'm a robot. Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah. We can hear you now, though.
Okay. Am I good?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we're good.
I'm sorry for whatever loss or they have caused you, but we are going, with the help of my K, we are going to be traveling the road, and most likely, or not, I don't know if we'll encounter them or not, but we can, I mean, depending on the situation, probably kill some.
Say,
yeah.
The sounds
that's
of
not
it, he
good
might be a
enough.
bit ill-disposed.
Oh, you want to kill all of them? Or a specific one?
I
or-
just want to make sure people are safe, alright? That's all I want. So,
And how would
I
you
need a
have
weapon for that. They won't let me if I don't have a weapon.
Do you guys have any spare
That you
weapons?
do what?
Well, I want to be a god.
Wait, hold
You
on.
want to be a god.
You have
Wait,
to be
wait,
a
wait.
god. You can only become a
Oh,
god if you have a
God.
weapon, or you don't get a weapon until you become a god.
They don't let you become a god unless you have a weapon.
Whoa.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
These-
Hold on a
okay,
second.
Okay. Are these guards even trained?
Not... Well, they know what they're doing.
Look, it'd probably be better
Oh
if you
my
just didn't-
God.
didn't say anything else about that.
If the flame cult showed up here, this place would burn.
Logan, are you about to tell us that this entire town is made out of thatch?
Is this town made of just brittle? Okay, we need to talk in private after a little bit.
So they only let you become a god if you have a weapon.
Why do I have to repeat myself? Yes.
It doesn't make
Okay.
any sense.
Okay,
It makes perfect
ty-
sense. How
what
do you
type of-
fight? How do you
okay.
defend people without a weapon?
You are given a weapon, and then you become a god.
No.
You train with it.
No.
Yes.
Well, if we're remembering
That's
here,
not how
this is,
gods work.
Okay. Do you just need any type of weapon, like a knife, or
Yeah.
do you?
I just need a weapon.
Okay. If you tell us what Mark K is, I promise I'll come back here and give you
No,
a
I
weapon.
need a weapon now.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm
You
gonna go
guys
back
have
to
any
the.
spare
I'm,
weapons?
I'm going back to the general store.
Oh, that's a big expenditure. That is a big expenditure for another weapon.
Are you trying to find like a fish gutting knife?
Yes, I'm finding a simple fucking knife.
Hopefully.
Maybe a slingshot. Those are pretty safe.
Excuse me, I know I was just here, but
You're back at the
do you
general
got
store now.
any? Yeah. Do you got any simple knives?
She'll sort of look at you and then say, you're not telling me that... Well, you're not telling me that Rainey asked for something, did she?
Don't know what you're talking about. Any
She's
simple
been going
knives?
on about being a god for the last week. I mean,
Oh,
her sister
dear
died and
gods.
all, but I can't in good consciousness give you something like that. She'd just kill herself.
Guys,
Listen,
let's just go
As
buy
far
one from
as I
Walmart.
know, every guard here becomes a guard after they have a weapon.
Well, a
A
good...
rock could be used as a weapon. As far as
No.
I'm concerned, this entire village. Just listen. How much for a pair of knives?
Well, a pair
Okay,
of
okay.
knives is going to be a good amount of money out
I
of the game.
got a better idea. Okay, how about this? You don't want her to become a god, correct?
What? You followed me? What?
Well, okay, that's fine.
Say, that's correct. She's not fit to be a god.
Well, perhaps she doesn't understand that herself. So, what if, we are competent adventurers. We can handle some roadlings ourselves. And we can keep her safe. Because it sounds like she's going to go running off as soon as she gets her hands on something. To try to seek vengeance for the
Well,
ones that...
I don't know about that, but I do know that she'll at least go up to the head guard and start spouting all this nonsense.
Well, my proposition is this. The safest she'll be is if she realizes that she doesn't want to be a god, or she realizes the goal of her desire, which is, in the present, vengeance. So,
Well, her
if you were
desire
to...
was to protect people.
If you were to loan us a weapon, we could take her with us, because it sounds like she'll be going anyway. And we will return safely with her, and hopefully by then, either she will have realized that she doesn't want to be a god, or that she's quite competent enough to be one.
Roll me a disposition check or a knowledge check.
So stretching the truth a little bit here, but it's fine. Oh boy.
Okay. She'll sort of
Tens are
sigh and
good,
say,
by the way.
alright, well, I suppose I can make do without a weapon in my shop for a bit. That will cost you for the loan.
Say, how much are we talking?
Well, I have a bow and a base sword here. Which one?
The bow would be the safer one, would it not?
Likely.
If she's as bad a guard as you think, at least she won't hit anyone by accident.
She'll
Ooh,
say,
nice of us.
I'll loan it to you for,
I'm not bored.
let's say, a few days for 30 Xenos.
Okay, here. I chuck 30 Xenos at her. Well,
Okay.
not at her, but onto the table.
Yeah. Okay.
Hit her on the head
Other,
with a bag
other,
of beans.
other people are gonna pay. Not 30
She'll
Xenos.
give you a bow and throw in a couple arrows too.
You mean infinite arrows, right? Right.
Not all of us not all of us can't keep track of our arrows here. Okay.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Anyway,
I was about to say the person that did that, but then I realized that.
Means nothing. I guess as we're going back, I'll say, so yeah, she owes us 30 Xenos. But that's fine, because she got a weapon. So it's worth it. For her.
Listen, if she can prove well enough with it, I don't mind losing the 30 Xenos. I'll find some way to recoup that loss.
I
Of course. Huh?
don't like the
Who
way you
knows? She
said
might
that.
die along the way.
Anyway.
I mean, you shouldn't like the way I said that.
What were you saying? Before I rudely cut you off?
Who?
Oh,
Trey.
I was like, I'll find some way to recoup the 30 Xenos.
Okay.
But so far, if we give her this, then it should speed stuff up.
You return to Rainy. At which point she'll say, did you find something?
Here, I bestow upon you guardhood. There. Here's a bow. and
She'll
some
take
shitty
the
arrows.
bow and say, perfect. Well, I know where he is. He's... Have you seen the old shack out near the edge of the road? I think they used to use it as a toll booth or something.
Lady, you got here about 30 minutes ago.
Alright, well, there's an old shack near the edge of the road. Like I said, I think it was a toll booth or something, but it's all boarded up now. I think that I saw him, like, squeeze into it. I think he's in there still.
Okay. Now, I don't know if I should be asking this, but we're gonna be going out onto the roads at some point, hopefully soon. Would you like to come with us?
Do you need a guard?
Yes, we need a guard to protect us.
But let me make sure I'm a guard first.
Oh boy.
Well, think about it. This is
Okay.
your chance to prove yourself.
That's
Once you do this, you can come back to the guard, tell them what you did, we'll back you up, and then you'll be a guard in no time.
That sounds like a good idea. I'll do that.
Excellent.
Okay.
But
Thank you for that.
remember, if you die, you can't become a guard.
She'll
I
say,
mean, that never stopped me from becoming a bookie.
She'll die a guard's death, protecting the innocent. And,
Okay, we're
yes.
talking a little much about dying here.
Are we innocent? You don't have to answer that either.
What does morality have to do with this?
okay. She'll say, well, regardless of whether you're innocent or not, thank you. Let me know when you're going and I'll make sure that nothing bad happens.
All right. Well, we're gonna go see Marquet now, or try to find him. Probably practice with that thing a little bit while we're gone.
She'll nod the string and arrow.
Guards don't shoot the people they're trying to protect.
She's not aiming it at you.
By
As we
accident.
walk, as we walk away, I'm
Which
going
way
to
do I
say,
point this thing?
You know, the thing about guards, a bow can't really protect, but
You know,
we'll see how that works out.
Look,
I
it's for the
thought-
best.
Listen, I'm not worried about dying out there. I'm not gonna lie. I might, if I get swarmed and get tired out, maybe then. But
I'll make sure to stand behind you.
now you've got
I mean, honestly, that probably is the safest spot. Not gonna lie.
were you
When
saying,
your
Matt?
friend Marquet squeezed his way into that old toll booth, was he being chased on there?
No,
I
he was
don't
just.
know.
That's just
Oh.
how he got in.
Oh, oh god.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, I figure we'll figure it out when we get there.
Well, I suppose you can lead the way.
I didn't think you were bringing her with you.
Yeah,
Oh.
I thought I don't know.
For the sake of me not having to roleplay 20 characters, I'd rather you not bring her with you.
Never mind. You know what? Send it home.
On second thought, just
I
continue
changed my
practicing
mind.
that. Yes.
Okay, then you can leave and head out towards the edge of the town. Just as she described, you notice that near the edge of the road, sort of close to the wall that leads out into the Badlands area now, you notice a shack sitting there. The shack isn't that big; it's pretty small, in fact, and any opening that it might have had at one point seems to have been completely boarded up. You can see that a lot of places that look like they might have been open at one point have been nailed shut by just like boards of wood, basically, just the way you'd imagine. It looks like it hasn't really been touched that much anytime recently.
Is there a door or some semblance of an entrance?
You can see that there seems to have been a door at one point where most of the boards are sort of crossing each other on top of it. But now it's been fully boarded up. You'd have to rip the boards off to be able to go in that way.
Well, I'm gonna knock on the quote-unquote door, I guess, on the boarded up area. I'm say, Mr. Marquet, are you in there?
As you call out while knocking on the door, there seems to be no response.
Huh.
Hold on, maybe you didn't knock loud enough. I bash the door with my warhammer and say, "Marquet, you in there?"
There is still no response as you strike against it with your warhammer.
Is there any way we can like look inside?
Nope, it's all boarded up.
Okay.
Here's Johnny.
Yep.
I'd like to look for some clues maybe around the outside if there's like I can investigate a bit.
Yeah, sure.
That's a good idea.
Roll me a accuracy or finesse check.
Accuracy or finesse. Okay. No.
You sort of look around, sort of like pushing against a few of the boards, and nothing really gives or seems like it has ever given. It's pretty solidly put together as far as you can see.
Well, that's perplexing, ain't it?
Did we try the door?
Side of it.
Huh, Brian?
Did we just? Is there a door?
There was a door, but it has been boarded shut.
How about this? Is there a window?
Also boarded shut.
Listen,
All of the openings seem to have been boarded shut.
Only one way in, I say. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna try to like kick. Oh, actually, I'm gonna try to investigate for like, did I find any like maybe slightly weaker spots?
No, you did not.
Potentially weaker spots.
You
Alright,
did
well,
not when you were looking across it. It could just be that you didn't do a very good job, or that there aren't any.
I'll just kick it anywhere. I don't know the door. No, I'll just go with the door. I'll just kick the door.
Okay, then I would like you to roll me a strength or stamina check.
He's already on it.
No.
Okay,
Already
you
stubbing his foot.
you kick against some of the boards on the door, hoping to sort of smash them open, but alas, the boards hold firm, and you do sort of like stub your toe on it as you strike it, dealing a solid 4 damage to you.
Gee.
4 damage. Well, adventure over. Time to go home. Oh, we came, we knocked, we heard no answer, and so we called it quits.
This is the right place, right?
Yep. Shack on the road. Old shack specifically.
And what did you say? He squeezed in?
Yep.
Can we find where he might have squeezed?
Same check for you.
I have been asked.
Or was it investigation?
As you sort of go around the shack, sort of looking for an entrance in, you happen to notice that the area down there's like a strange area down towards like the bottom of the shack that seems to also have been boarded in. Perhaps it was like some sort of you're not really sure actually. It looks strange. But as you sort of bring your hand up to it to touch it, you notice that the boards there seem to be pretty loose, almost as if they were moved recently.
Do I think I could move them?
Potentially with a strength check.
Well, I have strength because I wanted one technique that required it. I say, guys, I think we might be able to get in this way. I think this is how he got in.
No, I've already checked. There's no other way in.
Well, you do have old person eyes, so it wouldn't surprise me if you missed. I'm sorry that was rude.
I'm very offended.
More like rude in the hell, eh?
Hey.
Okay. You're able to sort of like shove a couple of the boards out of the way. They seem to like rotate on the loose nails a little bit, and you can create a small opening that you could probably squeeze through to get inside.
Oh, I thought somebody could certainly squeeze through.
I'm pretty good at squeezing.
That hole looks pretty small. Hey, Yateveo, you think you can fit through there?
I'm pretty sure everyone here can.
Do you want to go first, though,
Oh, it's far too big.
in case there's a roadling in that house or something and it ate him?
Sure. I'll go first. Yep.
Think of it this way. If you're the first one in there, then you can be the first to dissect and investigate it. So I'm in there going in first. I ain't not leaving anything alive.
I'll be the first to dissect the thing. Yes. I'll be the first one in, yes.
But remember, if there isn't a roadling in there, don't dissect it. Whatever it is.
Well, that's not what you said, but okay. I make my way in.
Okay. You can squeeze through the gap, and you find yourself inside of the shack. The shack seems to have been pretty small from the looks of things. Though you do notice that towards the edge of the shack, like pretty nearby the squeeze opening that you just went through, there is a open hatch that seems to lead downwards.
Huh. To tell them or not to tell them? Alright, hurry up, get it in here. There's a hatch.
Oh, secret?
Well, you first.
While they make their way in, I'm gonna make my way to the hatch and look down inside.
I had to resist making a stupid comment there.
Looking down, you can see the a ladder leading downwards towards a lower area.
I guess I'll go first to make sure that no road things are ahead. Just start climbing down.
Okay. You climb down, and as you're climbing down, you can hear the sound of someone's voice saying something as you descend. It says something along the lines of, No, the stars are all misaligned for this to be correct. And as you step down from the ladder, you come into what seems to be a small, almost like bunker area. You can see that spread out on the ground is a pretty large map of what seems to be the island, and it also looks pretty expensive too, from the looks of it. You can see that it's been colored. And that the detail on it is pretty good. It's a surprising amount of detail for a map. Standing sort of nearby the map and looking down onto it, you can see a older looking man wearing strangely colorful clothes. And he doesn't seem to pay you any mind as you descend down. Merely just continues to stare at the map. You can see that he has a sort of like long flowing beard that comes down as he leans forward, and a almost like old school like storybookish wizard hat that sits on his head. It seems to border on toppling off as he leans further down.
I will simply walk next to him and just stare at the map.
Okay.
I won't say anything to him.
Is anybody else going down?
Yeah.
Well, I'm still crawling through. I have to wait until Tay crawls through.
I crawl through.
You also
Nice.
see the hatch.
And now it's all slimy for you, so you can easily slip in.
Yeah. It's my Veilfin superpowers.
Lubrication.
What tree?
But I will climb down that ladder as soon as I'm inside.
Same.
Okay. All of you climb down and see the same scene that our good friend Yateveo had seen.
Say, are you Marquet the Magnificent?
I believe I am, yes. That sounds like my name. This looks off to you too, doesn't it? A few of these roads would have moved by now.
Well, I never seen any of the roads around here.
Yes. He sort of glances up towards all of you and says, you're all quite strange for coming into my bunker like this.
Well, the hatch was just wide open, so I couldn't resist.
We tried knocking. And shouting.
And interrupting
banging.
my concentration.
Well, we do apologize for
You'd
coming
better.
in so uninvited.
I mean, we were kind of invited. You're sent here by your friend, Brein.
Oh, that... I don't think that she'd like you calling me her friend. After all, I did make a mistake. But that's old matters, old matters.
Was it like last week?
Old matters. When you get as old as I am, everything in the past seems like several hundred years ago.
I mean, technically, I'm older than you are.
It might just be your memory going.
And sort of frown at both of you and say, "How rude to insult an old man like that. I can't believe it."
Oh no, it's quite a compliment. You look quite spry to me.
Well, I do have some of that youthful vigor still left in me.
Say, why don't we all use all of our youthful vigor to do a little job we've been given?
Hmm,
Good transition, good transition. Bring it home.
and what's that?
Well, we've got to find a little friend of ours. Might have heard of him. Goes by the name of the Red Hand.
I've heard of her, yes.
Well, do you know about where we might find her?
Well, I know where she is, but will the roads take you there? I don't know.
Well, we were hoping you'd take us there.
Me?
Yeah. You're the only one who can.
That's what they say. Yes, yes. Well, unfortunately for you, I'm a little bit low on juice right now.
Well,
So
yeah.
what type of
I know
Juice?
whatever I need one.
You can see he gestures over and taps against a bottle that you notice on the ground. It looks like well, to the best of your knowledge, like some sort of ale bottle or something like that.
I do have
What do you-
herbalism, medicine, anatomy. So medicine and herbalism. I don't think maybe I mean, technically, the art of making alcohol would be herbalism, right?
Maybe in
You
some
know,
way.
In a strange way.
You know, it's all about the herbs.
Anyway, there aren't any herbs in it anymore.
I
If
see.
there were, it seems to be empty.
And
Say,
technically, alcohol can be used as medicine. You know.
well,
Because
I
we
ran
clean-
out a couple days ago, and let me tell you right now, my powers they don't work as well when I'm sober. But if
So
you're
fascinating.
looking for, let's say you're looking for a person to take you out on the road, some sort of magician that can tell you the truth of where they might be, you've come to the right place. It just, well, I would do it for free. I just need I need my powers back after all before I can.
We're gonna find you some alcohol.
Alcohol would be nice. You know, I know a place. It's called the Tower Light Tavern. Ever heard of it? It's quite nice. They have a certain Tower Light ale that I'm quite happy with. Let's say we head over in that direction.
Been here for like 40 minutes.
It's the only tavern in town.
Aren't we all heading that way?
Why not?
Alright. I guess that's where we're going then. For a little bit of the ale.
Of course, you should also know I was banking on a certain payment coming through that didn't. So
I'm beginning to think we shouldn't have spent all our money on boat repair.
It's not our responsibility to make sure that this guy's drunk.
I don't know. I don't. Well, you know, the last time I tried to see the fortune of the roads, when I wasn't at least a little bit tipsy, I ended up getting a woman killed. That was a week ago.
Oh, so you do remember the time now.
A week ago could have been a year ago, could have been 10 years ago. Who really
Okay.
knows?
So you're in debt or something.
Oh, well, I'm just missing the coins that would buy me that ale is all.
Okay, so how about this? So far, as I can understand it from what Tay has said, and from what Brein has said, the people around here don't really like you, do they?
Ah, well, let's just say that they tend to be a bit more antagonistic towards me. They don't recognize the true power of my abilities. They just say I'm some sort of scam, some sort of sham, some sort of old man with his beautiful cloak and his beautiful hat. I don't think they understand.
What's funny
like
is
an
I have no
intentional
idea what you're saying because lag.
Oh. That's unfortunate. Did I give you Marquez
Oh
character?
my god, why? What is with this
Nope.
connection? What is this?
I think it's your.
Internet, please. Internet, please.
Internet step. Don't actually stop. Imagine lagging. Couldn't be me.
Same.
How's everyone's day going?
It's going pretty good.
Did we want to take a break?
I could.
Want to grab some food?
Yeah, it would be nice to get some food. Yeah, we can take a break here, and then reconvene. Hopefully, Trey's internet's working a little bit better.
Cool.
Okay, so we are starting back up where we left off. Our dear players are.
You fool! They didn't know that we stopped.
I think that we said at the end of the recording that we stopped, so
I was lagging out. I don't know.
I think that we'll probably cut to the part where we're talking about leaving. Anyway, what I was gonna say is our players are still in the bunker area below the the closed down toll booth. They are talking to Marquet the Marvelous, and yeah, they just had a little bit of a conversation. I can refresh you on the conversation too. So Marquet was saying that most people in the town don't actually like him very much because they don't understand what he does, and they think he dresses weird. It's partly the issue. So Trey was responding, but he was not able to hear what I had said. So if somebody else wants to roll with it, then go ahead. Or Trey, you can continue.
Oh yeah. So like I was saying, perhaps it would be better for you to stay here while we go fetch you your L.
He'll say, oh, well, I'm not sure about that. The environment is important, you know. Besides, I
So you
think that I want
to be surrounded by people that don't like you.
I think it adds to the mystique.
Just Yateveo just slowly blinks.
I don't think that you'd understand anyway.
I can see some point of view.
Who are we to stop a man from getting harassed? Maybe he's into it.
The way your brain works fascinates me. I might have to pick it later, but I guess let's take you to get some ale.
I'll say, That sounds like a brilliant plan. Let us go.
We can't argue with a good bit of ale.
Okay.
I just love the fact that, like, if the guy dies, I am going to dissect his brain.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
No, I mean if he dies, not from me.
If he
killing him.
dies.
No. I mean if he just dies, I will dissect him.
Urgent situation. It may or may not have been caused by me.
That makes it even better.
Do you guys want to head towards the tavern then with Marquet in tow?
I suppose there's no way about it.
Alrighty then.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What if she shows up? She shows up and she's like, I'm a guard. I will guard them.
Okay.
Uh,
Let's drag our players onto.
We're going over to the tavern.
Quick heads up for you, Matt.
Yes.
It seems that you are missing your hit point values.
Oh. That's. You mentioned that earlier.
he's really dead. We've had a ghost along with us the entire time.
I mentioned it around the time that I took 4 damage. I wasn't sure what the actual hit points I had were.
Okay. So it's it's 20. It's 24 plus 2d6 for level 1 plus 6 plus 1d6.
Okay, Logan, stop. You have vitality, so and you're level 2, so just do 30 plus 5d6.
30 plus 5d6.
Oh, I can hear that whoop.
Whoop whoop.
54.
Okay. And you wanna put the max HP in too? Okay.
Other way around.
Why do you only have
we
50
one
max
more.
HP? You have...
The first number is your current, and the second number is your max.
Yeah.
Cool.
There you
He
go.
has one more HP than me.
How does it feel?
Well, I have a lot more AR than him. So
I'm just
I
sitting
guess it's
over here
fine.
with like 42 HP, so yeah.
Wow,
Protect
42?
me.
Okay.
That means you have vitality, right?
Oh,
Why have I
That
only
means
got
you
5 out of 7 combat stamina?
it doesn't
Probably.
because you didn't
the update when you input
yeah.
your attributes. You can change it to 7.
Okay.
Look at that
you
beautiful character.
as you're entering into the tavern, you hear some hubbub of people talking inside. Marque leads the way in, pushing open the door and beginning to walk towards the counter. As he steps inside of the tavern, the hubbub that you'd heard of people talking immediately is silenced. And as you walk in, you can see that several regulars are sitting at the tables around the area. That looks like they'd been having some sort of conversation just a few moments before, probably with the tavern keeper. But now they all seem to be watching Marque make his way up towards the front of the room. You can see that most of them have a tankard in their hand still, as they watch him walk.
I'm beginning to think we're not the most welcome here.
I don't know if it's us who aren't welcome or specifically him.
The regulars
I hate to take that chance.
The regular's gaze is quite cold as they're looking towards the man. And there's a sort of tension that immediately comes through the air. One which Marquette himself doesn't seem to notice as he walks up towards towards the counter up here and says, "All right, well, let's get down to drinking, shall we? You're all paying, correct?"
I suppose we are.
Should we set a limit now? I feel like that might be
I'm
important
gonna.
for our wallets and for the well-being of this establishment.
So I got to ask Marque, how much is that ale that you like so much?
Un momento. Un momento.
No.
Mm. Brian, where's the like just general stuff area on the equipment section?
You mean
Other
like
supplies?
miscellaneous items?
Huh?
You mean like miscellaneous items?
Yeah, I don't see it. Or is it it's not common equipment, is it? No. Is it even on here? I don't actually know.
I don't know if it is. I don't know if we put alcohol on there specifically.
I think it was like 14 Xenos though, if I remember correctly. For like good ale, I think, right?
16.
It
That's what I
was
remember.
14 or 16, somewhere around there.
Holy waters, 100 Xeno.
He'll say, oh, just a simple matter of 15 Xenos or so. A bottle, that is. It might go through a few.
Oh, great. We're not gonna have much money by the time we're done with this quest.
Should have known 2,500 up front wasn't all it was cracked up to be, since we're spending seems a great portion of it simply to get all of our eggs in order. 2 bottles, that's your limit.
Um, he'll sort of wave the tavern keeper over. She'll say, she'll sort of just stare at Marquet for a moment before walking over and saying, what is it? He'll say, well, we're just looking for get a few bottles of ale, aren't we?
Why don't we start with one?
Oh, one is a fair place to start. 1 bottle of Tower Light ale for yours truly, if you don't mind. So I'll give him a look and say, are you really paying for him to drink?
I'm afraid we are.
She'll
Sigh.
turn back and you can see that she takes out a bottle of the ale, pours it into a mug and passes it over towards him. He'll immediately grab it and begin drinking it. Do any of you want to sample it or not?
I think for the time being, I'm gonna avoid sampling any more of the expensive ale that we need to.
Sounds good.
Likewise.
He'll... Sorry?
I will go up to the barkeeper, innkeeper,
Tavern keeper, yeah.
and I say, while we're here, we might as well ask about rooms.
She'll say, you're interested in staying?
Mm-hmm. At least for the night.
This is when I like to have that.
Hey, that is in the sheet. Miscellaneous costs and wages. In 8 Xenos a night. There.
It
Easy.
doesn't look like it's on the equipment document though, unless there's an
Are you equipping an inn, Logan?
Is there an item document where all this is on, or is it just on some table that's not linked in the thing?
Firstly, it is linked. Secondly, it's in 2 places. I don't remember the other place it's at, but it's certainly here.
Where is it? Oh, it's in tables. Yeah, this needs to change, but is it how much is it?
8 Xenos a night.
Just a
Think about
Xenos
two
night
rabbits.
standard price.
See, here's the thing. Our pockets are already lighter than they ought to be, thanks to this fine gentleman over here. So, might I propose an alternative solution? It seems as though, Marque might cause some problems in this establishment. I get that feeling. So, how about I offer to drown out his noise with a little bit of music? And that could cover the room.
She'll look at you for a moment and then say, "Well, I've heard that they're more coming later, so yep, that should do it. A bit of entertainment always brings in the customers."
Fantastic.
Watch you roll like. Watch you roll.
I'm ready for your
2 1.
beautiful song of two
You roll
ones.
so poorly, she rescinds the deal.
Do that.
It's like, no. You're paying me to play in here.
Yeah, I asked her, where should I set up?
She'll gesture towards the open spot in the room and say, up somewhere around there should work.
And I look to my companions and say, well, I'm going to keep my distance from the soon-to-be drunk man. Have fun. I
I'll
will
keep 'em
take out
company.
my guitar. Do I need to roll?
Not yet.
Okay, cool. I'm afraid.
Logan's
He
still figuring out the consequences first.
he will continue drinking until he has downed the bottle. At which point I'll say, "Well, it looks like that one's gone. Time for another."
Oh,
Snap
jeez.
to it, please. A bit faster.
Say, what's the most you've ever drank in a single night?
I think I could down 5 bottles or so if you really gave it to me. Though I'll be tipsy by 3 or so, I think.
Out of character, did any of you guys have like some sort of knockout powder?
I mean,
Not.
if he's not paying attention, I can knock him out. If you know what I mean.
Well, I shell out for more, I guess.
Okay. She'll drop another bottle and mug in front of him, but she'll sort of say, if he tries anything, then this could turn ugly.
I can imagine so.
What do you mean by him trying anything?
He's been here before, you'll see. He will begin drinking the second one. At this point, you can roll to begin playing, Brein.
You mean Tay?
Tay Nahale.
It's only confusing because there's a character whose name is Brein.
Brein.
Dispo, correct?
Yeah.
And have an area of knowledge. I have any other techniques that would give me a bonus here? I don't think so. Ah, okay.
Okay. You begin to play your song.
Can I figure out some of the traditions, some of the local traditions of how they like to celebrate around music?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Just some of the ways that they like to like dance around music or any folk songs. Well, actually, I
You
guess he's already
Yeah, you see a few of the tavern goers sort of turn their attention away from Marke momentarily towards Tay, and you sort of remember hearing just like some tidbit of information that there's not so much like uh dancing and there's not really so much dancing in Gaysdale so much as there's like a tradition of keeping time to the beat, either by like stomping your feet or smashing your tankard against the counter or something like that. Usually nobody like breaks out into song with the person that's singing, but they'll keep time with the beat for the person that's singing. Almost to try and like help them.
Well, I start trying to keep time. Try
Okay.
to get everyone else into it. And they
Um,
won't notice the guy getting super drunk.
roll me in roll me would be a good thing to keep time. Probably uh accuracy or disposition check.
Neither of which I have. Oh wow.
But
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
You're able to begin to keep time with the beat. How do you want to express that? Do you want to bang on the table or stomp your feet or what?
I'll do it with the stomping the feet.
Okay. As you begin to do this, a couple of the regulars begin to sort of slam their tankard on the table to keep time with your song, Tay. You can say that Marque also begins to do a little bit of that too, between gulps. He'll say, all right, well, I think I'm getting there. One more should do the trick. I can feel my powers returning.
I'll chuck 15 Xenos.
Okay. She'll give you a look before bringing out the ale and placing it in front of him. He'll begin to down this one as well. This time not even bothering to pour it into the mug. You guys want to do anything else?
Oh. I'm gonna keep the. I'm still keeping the beat.
Okay. Then as he downs the last of his drink, he says, well, I believe I am properly powerful now. Do you want me to show you? The music is bringing me into the mood. How about a light show?
How about not? How about we go find out where the red.
A light show. You can see he waves his hand in a celebratory fashion. Give me 1 second. It does not look convincing at all. It looks like he's just sort of like waggling his hand back and forth. It's super like flimsy. Before he sort of waves his hands forward, and you can see a ball of light appears in the center of the room.
But wait, but it doesn't look very real. The ball of light.
It looks fairly real to you. As real as my drawing can look. Ooh. At which point,
Okay, what's that?
the tavern keeper says, "He's off doing it again! Quick, stop him!" You can see a few of the regulars seem to pause in their stomping to look towards the light, and then there's a general dissent among them as they say, "Oh, magic? Is he a wizard? What's wrong with him? He's probably trying to curse this place." You can see they begin to get
No,
up, though they do seem a little tipsy themselves. Huh? What'd you say?
I think it's just a trick of the light. Nothing going on here.
He'll say, "No, this isn't a trick of the light, this is real. I'm empowering this place with the sun. It will burn the whole city down soon."
I just look at okay.
The light does not seem to be growing or burning anything, but the regulars do seem fairly convinced by his thing, and you can the tavern keeper sort of steps back and will say, "That's it. Get a hold of him." At which point,
Can I like slap feebly at his hands to try to like oh stop?
you can try to slap feebly at his hands, but the hand gestures, still looking very pathetic, do not seem to be adding to the light whatsoever. At which point, initiative.
Can I just sit here and play my song?
Fighting now, I guess.
I got an initiative.
Yeah.
Roll for initiative.
Huh?
Ooh, it is.
What'd you say, Matt?
When I rolled for initiative, I got an error.
Click on your token and then click the initiative button.
That's not how you do it. It's go into the macro section.
Oh, well, I assume that
It doesn't actually put it into initiative because Roll20 doesn't let you do that. It requires a macro to work. Or it requires an API to work.
Yeah.
So go into the. Do you know where the macro section is on Roll20?
Yeah.
You should see a one called initiative.
Yep, it's checked.
Okay. It should. When you hover over your character and click it, it should put you into initiative.
Logan, like I said, he didn't have the issue where his role appeared,
There.
but obviously it was an input, which means that the issue was he just hadn't selected his token. He already had the macro.
Well, I just wanted to make. I didn't know which issue he was having, so just want to run through from the start.
Looks like I'm still having the error.
It looks like you're.
I have the token selected, and then I hit initiative.
It looks like it's putting it in for you. I'm not sure what you're.
Oh, wait, never mind then.
It's in there twice.
Yeah, you're the
It's in
one.
there once.
Okay. So I will put us into descending order. Oh yeah, sorry, mark it in internal initiative too. Boop. Okay. So one of the regulars is quick to the draw. He will rush up to right here. One second, let me check something. Actually, he started right here. I think that he doesn't have enough distance, yeah. Alright, he'll move to right here. At which point, he doesn't have too many options. He will charge into Marke. Moving to right here and then attacking him.
What is he wielding?
His fist.
Just an
He is
Okay.
punching, yeah.
So would it be bad for us to kill everyone in here? Is there a way to like do non-lethal damage?
Yeah, you can do non-lethal damage. Mark A will attempt to dodge out of the way of the attack. And strike modifier no, damage modifier 1 because he's charging. He misses horribly. He swings
Wow.
wide.
That fist damage, though. Oh my. That's a strong man right there.
He swings wildly, and that will be the end of his turn. Okay. Tay's turn.
Okay, you know, for now, I'm gonna swap to a faster tempo song. I actually also have the same ability, so I know what's up. I will attempt to doubt it. Not that I'm particularly good at that.
Okay.
How much AP is it?
It's equal to the touch that's spent on it, plus 2, I think, so it's 3.
Okay. Well, I succeeded.
Okay. You can see that the light begins to fizzle out, and Morke exclaims, "No, that is my masterpiece! How could you?"
So what I like to do is I like to use my own thoughts of the sun to have it look like it's eating that one.
What?
And it comes, mine looks like a jellyfish.
Okay. So now there's another thoughts of the sun there.
Progress.
And I say, "It's all right, everyone. I took care of it. This light won't destroy and burn down the village. It's just a cute little jellyfish."
Burn the witch. Burn
They
him.
don't actually seem very enthused with this, as it turns out. A few of them turn over towards you and say,
Uh-oh.
Oh, it looked like they got another one. What's going on? We better punch him too.
I stop playing and I jump over
Okay.
and I hide.
Okay. This regular is going to step out and start running. He will avoid the light because it's too spooky for him. And then he'll begin to dash after the fish.
Help! Help!
This one will move up to right here, and he will attempt to punch Marke. Okay. He is going to use an ability though. I will make a faster attack with a jab. Hiya. Marke will attempt to dodge once again. I have no die bonus to hit, no die bonus to damage. I am rolling like a god right now. Wow, okay. His attack goes wide, and he will attempt a follow-up swing. This time just a normal attack, just a normal offhand attack. Marque will this time evade, and a -1 to damage because he does not have offhand proficiency. He finally hits, but it's a pretty glancing blow as he slams his fist into Marque's like shoulder a little bit. Marque sort of jostles backwards and says, "Hold on, I'll take care of them." You're not entirely convinced he will take care of him, though. Okay, and that will go to Yateveo's turn.
Okay. Well, first off, I guess I'll just do this, seeing that they're coming to us. I'll just I'll use tower stance.
Boing! Tower stance activated.
And I'm going to pop. I'm going to bop this guy over the head with a warhammer.
Okay.
So wait. Oh, that's right. Yeah, never mind. So,
Which one?
change-
This
you
one?
change it. Yeah. Yeah. Is what's he doing? Is he evading?
He will
blocking,
evade.
parrying, or dodging? Okay, evade. Tower stancing, so I gain a +1 damage.
Mhm.
Oh, I have to read you that. Yeah, that's a damage modifier, not strike.
Did you turn the music up, Brian?
Maybe
He doesn't have AR, right?
that it affects everyone.
Just turn up the master volume on your side. Don't change it for
yeah.
everyone. I was like, why did it get loud? Is the song looping wrong or something? I was like,
See,
Okay.
That was pretty
You
good
you swing with your hammer. Is this just a normal attack, by the way?
yeah, tower stance. Yeah,
or
non-lethal, obviously.
Yeah.
'cause-
Okay. You swing forward with your hammer, and it strikes him squarely on the head, sort of bopping him, and he falls to the ground unconscious. Where's my unconscious?
Mm.
Boop, 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 boop.
Bop.
I'll just give him an X-ray now. They're not actually dead. They're just on the ground.
Yeah, they're gonna be yeah.
Anything else?
Does it costs AP to protect someone, right?
2.
2.
2? I can't do that then. Okay, never mind. That's my turn.
Okay. Marque's turn. Marque will say, it is time for my grand attack. At which point he will point forward towards this one right here. And he'll say, by the gods of lightning, I smite thee.
Oh no. No. Oh no.
Okay.
Well,
So we're going to roll a 1d6.
hey, he hit.
Nice.
Can you do non-lethal wild bolt?
No, he cannot do non-lethal wild bolt damage.
Well,
Oh no. Well,
If
this just got out of hand.
connection check.
what's your connection training, sir?
It seems I have
it's-
succeeded. And
Okay.
the lightning bolt drops down and deals 46 damage, 17 damage. The man sort of yells out as a giant sort of dagger of lightning appears sort of from nowhere and then strikes him. He says, "Oh, what?" And you can see that the damage is enough that he is broken at tier 1.
Oh, he's not. Oh, I expected him to just drop.
No, he is still alive, though he is also fading. Boop.
Is it 1 HP off?
You do not know. That was 1 AP. No CS, 3 touch. And then Marquet will say, and as if I was done, he will take his quarterstaff and he will attempt to bonk him on the head with it. This
For
man will
clarification, for
attempt
lethal
to
or
dodge.
non-lethal damage,
You do not yet know.
He just stabs him straight to the forehead
Um,
with the cord.
Also, to
Luckily, he. Oh yeah, hold on. He's shocked, right? So that's 2 more die. 2d10. Boop. Okay, he does hit.
6
For 4 damage, knocking him to the ground. You can see he was not particularly light with the blow.
Hold
Also,
on. I
to
can
people
sense...
watching.
Oh, actually, can I sense dead bodies or something like that as a?
Well, he's not gonna instantly die. He's going to start losing stamina.
Yeah.
Each turn,
No.
his passes, and once his stamina runs out to 0, that's when he starts
Dying.
dying.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you have a little bit to stabilize him before he is completely dead. But Marquet's turn then ends.
Also, I was gonna say to the people watching, there's going to be, like, for example, damage. There will be a vast difference of damage depending on what weapon you use and how you build your character. So, yeah.
This regular 3 will say, "How could you do that to them? I'll avenge you!" And he'll run forward to right here. Before attempting to punch
Walking off his
Marquet.
body, brother.
It's a jab once again. Marquet will attempt to dodge out of the way. No bonus. Okay, he once again misses. At which point he will attempt the offhanded attack as well.
How much AP does Marquet have?
Well, so bashing with the staff is 3, and the wild bolt's 1 AP.
Oh wow.
So he has 2 AP to defend himself with.
This time he fails to dodge the attack, and the fist strikes into him. It should do 1 die less of damage. It only does 2 damage this time. We're getting pretty lucky with these rolls right now. Okay.
And then the tavern keep pulls out a knife.
chinks him in the back.
Rudy does not seem to have any weapons on her. But as the fight goes on, she will let's see what she will do. She'll say, look what he's doing! Go get him! He's going to take all of you out unless you stop him. She'll use raging encouragement. On this guy. So you'll be encouraged. For 2 turns. And he gains 1 stack of frenzy. So I'll mark as a red 1. That is 2 AP, 1 CS. And then she will move over on the table over in this direction and do the same thing for the other guy.
She isn't going to encourage me?
No.
Does
So,
she look hostile towards me?
not necessarily. She seems to want them to take out Marquet, though. Brienne's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna use Giant's Blood on myself
Okay.
to enlarge to a large size. Hold on a sec, let me reduce.
You want to post that into the chat?
Oh, I have to. 1 second. Guys.
Nice description.
Nice duration.
Oh, my. No, yeah, it's 10 minutes.
Okay. Your HP goes up by 50%.
Well,
So,
Okay, so current HP or max HP?
both.
Current. Oh
Okay.
yeah, it's both, but
So your HP goes up to 75, and your max
yeah,
HP.
Logan,
Your max HP goes up to 81.
Logan, please. It's half of 50.
It's
Come on.
half of 50, Logan. Please.
All right, and then I'm gonna say, you need to stop right now. And I'm gonna grab this guy that's right next. Oh my gosh, I'm huge on the map. Oh wait, what is my grab range still 10 feet or
It's 5 feet still.
5 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, well, regardless, I'm just gonna grab the guy next to me then.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use a crushing grab.
Okay. Checks and thresholds, grab. Okay. You can roll, your grab check, which is, strength or finesse.
And do I get a bonus for size, right?
Yes, if it's strength,
Or-
you get a +1 die bonus.
Good thing too.
Give me 1 second.
Don't forget to adjust your AP. The red bar.
Okay. You lean forward to attempt to grab him, but he sort of pushes your hand out of the way. As he says, "No, no, I'm busy with the wizard."
You need to just sit down and calm down. There's no need for all this.
Okay.
Oh,
Your grab does fail though, so you can
Oh,
reduce your things.
wait, why did it not go down? 0. Maybe.
Well, it's only 3.
Well, the Giants thing was 3.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. Cool. Then
The
as
bar is combat stamina. Touch is it doesn't have a bar, so you just have to do it in your character sheet.
boop, 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 boop. Okay, as the next turn rolls around, you hear some commotion coming from outside before the door bursts open to reveal a group of people that rush in.
that guy has a special picture.
The guy at the front seems to be wearing some actual armor and has an actual sword and shield, unlike the rest of them that are just sort of wearing generic stuff. And as he bursts in, he says, Thought I was stopping by for some ale, but I heard fighting coming from the inside. What's going on here?
We're having a slight disagreement of opinion.
He'll look forward before Rudy says, Red Rot, come on, you have to get rid of Marquet, he's in here. The guy says, Huh? Marquet's here. I'm throwing that bastard out. And he will enter into initiative. Along with his own group of regulars.
His posse.
His passe. Okay. Regular 1, I believe, is down, so Tay's turn.
I say I peek out from the like the behind the bar. Yeah, that's the word. And I say I think that maybe we all just need to calm down a little bit. But you two are doing great. Keep it up. And I will encourage both of them. Do I have an encourage or just basic action? I need that. I'll just do a regular encourage. Okay. So both of you are encouraged.
My turns.
2.
Oop.
So Matt, you can see what encouraged does in your character sheet if you go to conditions, and then if you click on beneficial conditions, you scroll down a little bit.
Yes.
Oh, actually, never mind. It's the first one. If you click on the box,
Courage hardened.
and if you click
Yeah,
the
plus
check mark, it will automatically apply it to your rolls.
Oh, nice.
Just remember
And
that
it
it
lasts
has
for
a
2
duration
turns.
of 2 turns.
2 turns. Okay, cool.
You can mark that if you want by like using a like that thumbs up, which you can add from your token. And if you click like 2 over it, it'll set it to 2. You can just manually change it. And despite saying that we should all take it easy, I will draw my broadsword in self-defense
Okay.
discreetly.
Then a regular
Well-
2's turn.
He's like,
He
"This
says,
man bad."
you ain't getting away with this, wizard. He'll walk over here and he'll kick open the doors to this backwards area here before attacking you.
I screech.
He'll attempt to jab you.
I so badly want Katie to get beaten up by a drunk. Just fucking.
What do you do, Brian? Just evade?
I use...
Resourceful parry. Nice, nice ability you have here, buddy.
Nice effect. Oh, man.
No effect, no
The
costs.
effect is you parry, and the costs are it doesn't have any. That's the ability.
Oh, it's just the no cost to recharge. Okay, parry. Strike modifier is 0. Damage modifier is 0.
That's
Okay.
right.
That is this guy's turn. Oh wait, sorry, he has one more die because he's encouraged. I forgot. 1 second.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So he does actually hit.
But he does 1 die less of damage because I parried.
Oh wait, hold on. He's suffering a -1 die, so actually no, it'd be a 5. He wouldn't be rolling an additional die. Okay, never mind. You're good.
Cool.
That's this guy's turn. Regular 7 entering into the fray. Regular 7 will move up to right here, and then we'll say anyone defending Marquet must be a criminal, and then he'll charge into this big guy.
I'm not a crook.
I am not a crook. Okay, so just a normal charge. I'm guessing you evade because you don't have AP.
I do not.
Strike modifier 0, damage modifier 1. Okay, he hits and he strikes you for 6 damage as he lunges forward with his punch.
You're gonna regret that.
I don't think I will. Okay. Regular 5's turn. He will move to right here and then charge forward to right here. We'll say, the big hammer guy's mine. Or little hammer guy, I guess. And then he will attack Trey. What do you want to do, Trey?
I will block.
Okay.
That's 1 CS and 1 AP, right?
Yeah. And
So
I'm
I
guessing,
have
do you have your
power-
light shield set?
Yeah, I have my light shield set. And I
Alright.
have light armor and I have tower of power, so that's 3 AR.
Okay. He, let's see if it's adding. So let's see. So it
Yeah,
does.
yeah, oh, that's right. You can do a minute. Oh no, wait, what?
I do 3d6 damage, so I think I don't do any damage. Because it's not subtracted. You didn't add tower power into your AR, right?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
No,
So it just
because I figured
he
it,
strikes
because it's
into you and it does nothing as his attack bounces off your shield. He says, "Huh? What?" Okay.
I'm going to bonk you.
This guy is losing combat stamina because he is down. Yateveo.
Okay. Well, time to further increase my tower's power. Towers need this tower has a basement. I'm going to root myself into the ground.
Okay. That's
Using
1
racial
AP, right?
ability.
I think that's 1 AP, right?
No, looking at the sheet, it says it's 3 action points to reduce their speed to 0 and
Oh,
towers
it's
to the
3.
ground.
Okay.
The number of action points required is reduced by 1 per quickness training.
That's why. Okay, I see.
So I do that. And, so, it only
The-
costs me 2, so
Tower tree go.
4. And then I'm going to, I want to bonk the person that, the thing is, this guy's still full HP, right?
Yes, he has not been hit yet.
I don't want him to get a turn. I'm gonna bonk that guy instead.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Ooh, hold on. Let me look at my abilities. Hold on a second. Combat. That costs. Yeah, that costs that. Okay. Darn. Okay. Gonna bonk him. I'm gonna bonk him good. Okay, what's he doing? Evading, dodging.
This guy right here, he will, do they have a dodge? Hold on 1 second.
He's encouraged and all that, so.
That's interesting. Anyway, he will just do normal dodge.
Okay, just dodge. Okay. He's encouraged. So, do you add anything for that or no?
No, encourages for offensive stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I have a
Get
strike.
to add your bonus.
Yeah. I'm just rereading the root thing. So. Okay. Okay, I'm good. This should be correct.
Okay.
That's a lot of damage.
Why are you rolling 3
That's a lot
die?
of damage.
Why am I rolling 3 die?
Yeah.
Encouraged.
If yeah, you're
No,
encouraged.
oh yeah, 3 die for the attack. Yeah, I thought you meant for the damage. I'm like, well, you see.
No, I
Warhammer.
meant for the
Oh,
for the
yeah, they encourage. Yeah.
Okay. You bonk him on the head and he falls to the ground. I'm guessing you're dealing non-lethal still.
Yeah.
Okay.
They haven't annoyed me enough to where I just stop out their life.
Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna giggle a little bit and just
Be a little bit of a weirdo over there. I see.
just wait. There's gonna be a pile of bodies in front of me of knocked out individuals.
Mark A will say, everyone behold my powers! At which point he will use... What does he want to use? I'll use this.
He's literally okay. The thing is, if someone falls unconscious,
I think
they
we
don't
need to
take any
knock that
damage.
guy out.
Huh?
I think we need to knock Marquet out. I think that's the best thing we can do here.
And
But
then
I
he will
like-
end his turn.
Uh-huh.
So this entire
like-
the battlefield is now Faces the Fallen.
Oh, well, that's cool. That's what I was gonna cast anyway.
You were trying to kill everyone too.
Oh wait, is
this
the special
goes
damage
down.
lethal?
You special damage can't be non-lethal.
Oh.
Regular 6's turn. Regular 6 will rush forward. And he will charge into Big Man as well. Say, alright, taste my fist. Run forward before attacking. We'll evade once again. No strike bonus. Oh, I messed that up. I hit though. How much damage? How much armor ranking do you have?
Wonderful question. 1?
Yeah, okay. So he does 5 damage to you then. And that will end his turn. Red Rot's turn.
If he comes near me, he's going to get bonked so hard.
Okay.
Gonna be funny. It's gonna be so funny.
Oh, I have this. Oh, I see what I do. Okay. He will rush forward to right here, at which point he will activate Shield Rush.
Are you sure he isn't afraid of the jellyfish in the air?
He is not particularly afraid of the jellyfish now.
The jellyfish then explodes, dealing 9,000.
He'll move to right here, which is 3 AP, 1 combat stamina. At which point he will he will activate Fit Focus. And that is his turn.
Alright. I'm gonna cast.
And
Tecton.
not Rudy's turn
The
first.
Tavern Keeper.
Wait. Oh, never
Tavern
mind.
Keeper.
I didn't. I was scrolled down slightly.
I know the big man wants blood. He thirsts for it.
The Tavern Keeper says, alright, Red Rot, you've got this. Take him down. Activate Declared Duel. This will be against Marquet dueling with Red Rot. So she will roll a presence check or disposition presence check. Boop boop boo. God damn it. She does failed to provoke Marquet, but she does give the bonuses to this guy.
Anguish, sir.
I'll do that. It's 2 turns. Oops. There we go. Okay. And then she will shout out, "You could do it!" And then, actually, wait. Hold on. Will she do that? She has some other things I actually want to use instead, so never mind. She doesn't do that. Brienne's turn.
Okay, well, I was gonna cast, let's see, a Tectonic Shift, which has an area of 20 feet, so I didn't do the measure here. But are these each 5 feet, so I can get
Yep.
like 3 of them?
Uh,
Can I target Marquet too at this point?
do you have it in your character sheet or not?
Oh,
Otherwise,
sorry.
I can check it. Cool. Roll a connection check. All creatures in the area, so it will affect allies too, depending on where you put it.
Wait, including myself as well?
Yes, it's all creatures in the area. You could move before you use it too, though.
Yeah. Where is... There was another one that I had, another knockdown thing. Okay, never mind. How much AP is moving?
Moving isn't AP. You just have 30 feet of movement.
Okay. Well, I can't really move anywhere without provoking lots of attacks.
Uh,
Or no, they don't really have AP left. Probably.
none. Yeah. You're good. They either will or they either cannot attack you or will not attack you.
All right. Well, basically, the 2 regulars and then Marquet and whatever the guy's name was. I'm gonna hit them all with Tectonic Shift. So
Does this include Trey too?
It shouldn't reach him. It's only 20-foot range. So
Or
20
20-foot area. Is it a radius?
I just said area 20 feet.
All creatures in the area.
No, it says area 20-foot radius.
Oh, 20-foot radius.
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay, yeah, whatever. I guess I'm gonna have to hit Trey too.
Okay. So it'll hit I'm guessing you center it so it hits everyone but you.
Yeah.
Okay. This is hitting a lot of creatures, so you have to roll pretty well here.
Remember, if one creature succeeds.
Gotta go big or go home.
Okay.
I mean, I'm probably going to succeed because I'm a strength boy.
Or actually, if I can center it so that it hits everybody but Marquet and Trey, that at least limits it down to 4 people.
Let's
Can
see.
indeed do that.
You could do it right here. Yeah, actually right here would hit everybody but Mark and Trey.
So let's gamble. Let's do it.
Gamba.
Because I have a two die. Wait. I thought there was one more. Oh yeah, knowledge or. Oh wait, no, they can use strength. So I get a 1 die bonus. Right.
Yeah, and it's
If
if you have the condition checked, like in the condition section, you don't need to add it as a miscellaneous bonus.
If you want me to give you a...
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Oh, that's why. Okay. I had it checked. That's the reason why 3 dice showing up on my thing. I had it checked and I added it, but it's still fine because I still succeeded. But now I know the reason why you were wondering if I rolled 3 or not. Yeah.
What are you
So
talking
there's my connection check.
Oh, you...
Forget about it.
Okay, I see.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah, I
Okay, so the way that group checks work is you roll 1 against each enemy.
Oh, interesting.
yeah, it's a lot harder.
Okay, so whatever. So I guess that's the first one.
Uh-huh.
Do they roll back against it?
No, you roll 1 against them. So like
All
what
right.
you would roll
Okay.
5 rolls is what I'm saying.
5 rolls. 1, 2, 3. I mean, one of them's dead, so.
Oh, whoops, sorry, yeah. So it'd be 4 rolls?
4.
4
Yeah.
rolls. Yep, 4 rolls.
Okay. I just wondered if you wanted me to do them one at a time, so you could just.
Yeah, just do them 1 at a time.
Okay, so there's the first one though.
Hold on. I think the regulars
Technically, he
might
has
have strength
strength.
training. They do have strength training.
Rip.
So as it hits the first one, you can see that he seems to hold his ground as the
Oop.
plate shift beneath him.
So basically, it doesn't mean anything.
It does not do
Might as well
anything.
not even.
I'm pretty sure that that if it's doubted, it still has a shift effect, if I remember correctly, right?
Is there something that says if doubted it does this? Tectonic shift.
It wouldn't show
If
it on.
doubted, are shifted 10 feet in a random direction.
Yeah,
Well, no, it said what?
yeah, that's what it does.
Oh, I
If
didn't see that part.
the,
Okay, so because that one guy doubted it, everybody doubts it.
yeah, but you can So I guess I can roll this.
So everyone gets shifted 10 feet in a random direction.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Okay, the first one gets shifted sideways, so to right here. This guy gets shifted up into Marquet, so he stops and cannot move. This guy
thank
gets
God.
shifted down this way, and this guy gets shifted up this way.
Wow.
Question: does forced movement, does that provoke or no?
Force movement does not provoke now.
Okay.
One thing I will also say, Matt, is there is also a action called Focus, which this guy used last turn. It gives you a +1 die bonus to your next check, and if it's a AoE check, it applies to every single check on the AoE because it's all considered to be part of the same action. So that's a thing that can help you succeed better if you're trying to hit a bigger group of people.
God. Okay, well, I mean, that's really all I can do.
Okay. Then it will go to regular 1, who is still down, and go to Tay. Oh, wait, hold on, 1 second. As you fail this, I think I'm in range. Yeah, okay. As you fail this, you hear Rudy sort of jeer at you and say, that's what you get for trying to help him. And she will attempt to distract you.
Me?
Yeah. So I will roll a presence check against you with a 1 die bonus.
Well, I
Okay.
lost.
It looks like I succeed. So you are distracted for 2 turns.
Oh, what does that mean?
Remember that condition section?
Yeah.
Distracted is a negative condition. A harmful condition, that is. So
Yeah.
it's also the very first one.
Oh, that's really bad.
It is really bad.
But you're encouraged, so it's sort
It
of
cancels out the encourage, but the AP loss is still painful.
yeah.
Tay.
I say to the guy in front of me, why are you attacking me? He's over there literally killing your friends. Don't you want to help them? Leave me alone.
Say, all magicians are the same. Shut up and fall down.
You know what? I don't like this guy. Unfortunately, none of my allies are currently flanking with me, so when that is the case,
Well,
I flank
I
with
mean,
myself.
you're the one that.
Shking.
You know.
Mirrored strike. Okay.
Also is
The cap-
relevant for
The Decapitation.
Oh, you have team fighter too.
Oh, pulling out that damage. Now crit him. Crit him and just like bite the second.
2 strike checks into target. What reaction are you taking?
I will attempt to. Hold
It's
on.
2, so you have to do each one individually.
The first one he will attempt to dodge. The second one he will do nothing to.
I'm still not used to using the attack macro. Would you say dodge?
Yes.
Dodge.
There, one flanking. That's just it. Damn.
So first one will miss. Then roll the second one.
What happens if only one hits? Just normal damage.
What the hell is that damage roll?
Very high. Also, it doesn't even include the extra that I would get from a mirrored strike, or the extra from.
Well, you're not
flanking,
getting
so-
any extra from your
Yeah,
strike.
I missed. Rub it in. Make modifier 1. Damage modifier 1. Oh, also, I am, it's hand and a half, so I'm using, both my hands. So this will be the actual damage.
Okay, you hit and deal 16 damage. You can see that he sort of a little bit of panic flits into his eyes for a moment. As you can see, he breaks and he begins bleeding out. Slash fading, I mean to say.
Okay, I say, last chance to leave me alone.
He'll sort of blubber to himself a little bit.
Can I roll a check to convince him to stop hitting me?
You can roll a presence check or corruption check.
I don't know either. I'll just roll a presence check. Why not? Wait. Why do I have a die bonus?
Hey, do you have a die bonus?
Why do I have a die bonus? I'm not encouraged. I accidentally click it. Beneficial conditions. No. What is going on? Very suspicious.
Let's see. I'm gonna look at your checks and thresholds. No, you're rolling one die. You must have put a +1 in on accident.
That is a lie. I did
Oh.
no such thing.
I'm going to press it for you. Brian? I'm going to say you put a +1 in on accident because I just rolled it for you and rolled one die.
Well, I am going to hit him again, I guess.
Okay.
He's not gonna leave me alone. Okay. Evade, strike modifier, non-damage modifier. 1. Oh no!
You miss.
Oh no!
And now you have no AP.
Okay.
Let's scramble this way. Is the bar difficult terrain? Is she difficult terrain? Can I move through her? I would have
You cannot move through enemies unless you roll through them.
Well, I'm just gonna go. Is the bar difficult terrain then?
You need AP to jump over the bar. It's a jump.
Ah, I'm trapped. I'm gonna move next to her. Help me! Help! I'm being accosted by your patrons. Help me!
Regular 2 stern. Regular 2 blubbers and then goes. I'm going to jab you. You evade. I'm guessing you evade, right?
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Technically, I'm flanking now.
No. He's my friend. Okay. Would she truly consider me the one who's played such beautiful music for her an enemy?
Yes.
No.
Damage modifier is
This is-
0.
Oh, this is all I ever wanted. Oh, yes.
And
You're just
I'm gonna cash in my 1 stack of frenzy to do 4 additional damage.
Oh. Help me. Why am I dying?
That was the jab, right? So you gotta.
Yeah, then I do the follow-up attack.
Yeah, yeah. Beat him down, crit him.
Strike modifier. Oh, I had a 1. Whoops. I'll roll additional die if I need to. I will need to. Okay, 1 more die for that. Ooh, can I get that 1 damage? Nope. Okay.
Well, actually, shouldn't you? I mean, you have flanking, right? So shouldn't you have another dice?
I rolled it. It was a 2.
Oh wait, they don't have accuracy. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Why did I think they had accuracy?
This guy will rush
Weird.
forward and provoke from Big Man if he wants to take it. If Matt's here.
I heard a phone ring.
I also
He's
heard
muted
a phone
right
ring.
now.
I don't know what to do then. Help. Help what do?
Just let's see. When does he go? I don't know. Roll
What
a
if-
d2.
What if I just move this guy's turn down and hope that he comes back? Whoa. Okay, this guy's turn. He is going to attack Marquet.
Isn't that guy unconscious?
No, he has full HP.
They're
Then what's
stacked on
that
top of
mark?
each other.
They're staffed.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, okay. That's why the mark looks so weird. I'm like, what is that? Well, he's not gonna attack me.
No,
He's
he's
attacking me
jabbing
earlier.
Marquet.
How dare you ignore me?
Marquet will attempt to dodge. At which point he will get a 0 strike modifier, 0 damage modifier. Okay, Marquet dodges out of the way. But as this happens,
I gotta say,
Marquet says, "Oof, I'm running out of steam here, but fellas, oof, I need a breather. 1 moment." This guy does not give him the moment and will attack him once again with an offhanded swing. He will evade. Strike modifier a +1 now because he is tired. And damage modifier -1 because it's an offhand attack. He still misses. Jesus Christ. These guys suck. Then this guy's down.
that's the unconscious guy.
Yeah, I guess I'll take this guy's turn now. I'll
wait,
I'll
Matt,
just
you
have
there?
him.
Matt,
Huh?
I'm muted.
Oh, Matt, are you
Matt,
here?
I'm muted.
I'm on mute. Yeah, sorry. I got a phone call, so I had to take it for a second there.
No problem. This guy's going to rush past you, creating an opening.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do opening shove. So I'm gonna roll
Okay.
a strength check against the target's tough. Well, hold on, let me just.
Tough strength or vitality threshold. Okay. I like how the trigger is a reaction opportunity attack.
Should get a 1 bonus because I'm still big.
Yeah.
Blech.
Blech. Things are just not going your way this combat, huh?
If only there was
Is
some
6 not good enough?
You are looking for 7 for a tough threshold.
It still is an attack, right? So wait, you have to really
No.
attack first.
No, opening shove is a.
Distraction.
Oh, no, it does.
Oh, it is an
okay.
opportunity attack.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So you have to roll to hit first.
Okay.
Don't forget,
do I do?
you actually have a plus. Well,
Oh, it's negated by distraction.
Well, no, you have encourage, so your distract is negated by the encourage, and then you have a +1 from an opportunity attack. So, so the way that you make an attack is if you go into your character sheet. Do you have your weapon set?
Yep.
You should see a button next to your weapon.
Yeah.
If you click that and then you minimize the character sheet, you can click on the person that you're targeting.
Defense?
He will attempt to dodge out of the way.
Strike modifier is just 1.
Yeah,
I think.
it's 1.
Damage modifier. Do I get 1 for being big?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Ow.
Oh, wow.
You slam into him with your gauntlet, dealing
Where are you going?
19 damage. And while he doesn't go down because of that, a flash of panic crosses his eyes, and you can see that where you struck him in the back as he was attempting to dash by, you sort of torn his shirt, and you can see blood pouring down from that area where your gauntlet struck. Unfortunately, you still fail the strength check from before, but he takes that damage
Ow.
as he moves right here.
I'm too weak.
And then as he moves right here, he will attempt to punch Marque. Marque will evade. He has a 1 die bonus because Marque is exhausted still. And no damage modifier. Okay, this time he finally hits for 6 damage. And then he'll follow up with an offhanded swing. Marque will once again evade. Strike modifier 2. Damage modifier -1. Dealing the same damage as last time. Okay. You can see that Marque takes both of the hits pretty well, but he has been getting hit by a couple people recently. Yateveo.
Okay. So protection, right? If I protect him, does that mean that every attack goes to me, or
No. Protect
I'm
gives him
somebody-
a bonus to his threshold.
Oh, that's it. I
Yeah.
can't take. I can't take hits for him.
No, there are techniques that let you do that, but you, I'm guessing,
Ah.
do not have them.
No, I do not. So what I will do is, I guess I'll just go big or go home, huh?
You can always go home. Nobody's gonna fault you for going home.
I feel like if I tried to go home, this guy would follow me.
I'm going to Behemoth smash the
This guy?
dude. Yeah.
Okay, go for it. He will attempt. Oh wait, sorry. This is him. He will attempt to block your attack with a aggressive block.
Ooh, aggressive.
Very aggressive.
Okay, so he's blocking.
Yeah.
I have a +1 strike modifier, and then because of that thing, +5. Oof.
Your attack is blocked on his shield.
Dang. I rolled really bad for that damage too.
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah.
Imagine looking at 25 damage at level 2 and being like, that's bad.
I mean, it is bad. I mean, look at that. Look at all those ones.
Your encouragement is now gone because you failed.
Yeah.
What
Mine
is
gonna
that? How that
wear off.
works?
It's gonna wear off. No, it's gonna wear off anyway.
Oh, whoa, hold on. I have no AP. Never mind.
Thank you.
I was so
How-
excited for a moment.
Fading means that he's low health, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If you see the red blood, that means that they're like very low HP. Okay. I'm gonna go to
That's fine.
Marque's turn then. Marque will take a breath as he says, "Oh, just need a breather here." What the hell's getting to me? And then that will end his turn. Regular 3.
It sucks because we need to save that guy that's dying.
Do we
But,
though?
I mean, I don't really care if
Oh,
he
the guy who's
dies.
dying. Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like that's their own problem at this point.
Just give him a little down with
Regular 6's turn.
It is
Regular.
annoying that they're all just targeting him, even though
Hey, not all of them.
I mean, if you think about it, just
Regular 6 is going to actually start to move around right here to right here. And then you can see he says, everyone, we need to take down the mace guy. He's too strong. Alright, thanks.
I love how the guys who were coming in also just came in drunk.
And then he's going to jump onto the table right here before attacking Trey. It does provoke, but you do not have the AP unless you have a technique.
Not one.
Yeah.
That's it's 2 AP.
Okay. He will attempt to punch you.
punch.
I'll evade.
Okay. He has a 1 die bonus because he's flanking now.
Just so you know, I passively have 3 AR.
Okay. Damage modifier 0.
Because you are rooted.
And wait, how much AR is rooting give you?
1.
So you have 1 from tower stance. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, 1 from the other armor, 1 from tower stance, and 1 from root. So
Okay.
that's 3
Then
AR.
he does no damage to you. He says, hold on, something's wrong. This guy is too strong. Red Rot will say, ignore him. Get the wizard.
No, please hit me.
And he
Come
will
on.
attack the wizard.
No, the guy with an actual weapon's attacking.
He will
At least he took a
use
breath, so he can dodge.
what will he use? He'll start with yeah, I'll just do this. He will use cautious strike.
Some eldritch nonsense.
And remember, you get a +1 to your next strike thing because I failed at hitting you.
He's also gonna move right here for flanking.
That's just rude.
Take the wizard down. Destroy him.
He deserves it. Can't
He
tell
does.
me otherwise.
He definitely does.
So
Except when that
Gladius,
man bleeds out and dies.
Marque will attempt to dodge. He has a 1 die bonus because he did an aggressive block and he was focused, so it counteracts the -1 by 1, and a 0 die bonus 2 damage. Boop. Okay, he hits
Lucky
and
son.
he deals 13 damage. Okay, and that is his turn. Rudy's turn. Rudy will say, You fish man, get away from me. And we'll begin to walk away from you.
Yes,
Wait
give
a
more
sec.
room to run.
More room to run.
Huh?
Wait, is that gonna provoke an attack from me?
Let me see.
I don't have an IP anyway. But
You don't have the AP, but it would provoke an attack from you. At which point she'll turn back towards you, Tay, and say, you'd better stop this nonsense right now and give him up. At which point she will attempt to intimidate you.
Ooh. I just love the idea.
Get this
I
man
just-
away from me.
I just love the idea of Tay being bullied by the tavern keeper and one drunk guy who's like a master martial artist.
You are now intimidated, Tay, for 2 turns.
Here's the scene, right? Tay's being bullied behind the bar counter. People are just running up, punching me, doing nothing, and I'm just bonking them on the head. And then you have a giant that's just going
You're
down.
just swinging around. Making your hand motion.
I imagine my facial expression is just blank. I'm like, this is a stupid bonk. I dare
Meanwhile,
not.
some dude bleeding out on the floor.
He got bonked on the head by Mark K.
Did you mark it, Brian, or
And he's-
not?
Yeah, I
And,
marked.
and the best part is
Brienne's
that guy's
turn.
probably gonna die.
Hey, Big B, she's sort of right. How about you help me instead of the wizard?
Mark
gonna
K's
just
like,
make
hold
sure
on,
you
I'm
guys-
actually starting to feel some pain here, I think. Is that pain? I'm bleeding, I think.
I'm just gonna reach over and slap the dude behind the counter. Like casually reach over and just try to slap.
Okay, roll to hit.
Um,
He will attempt to dodge your attack.
okay. Dodge. I still have a 1 strike modifier for being big and 1 for that.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
You hit and you slap him down. He falls to the ground.
Yeah. Can't have 2, you bullying him.
Oh, dude, you can get a 2 for it.
Thank you.
And then I'm gonna walk right here.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just gonna slap this guy too. Hold on 1 sec, actually. That was 2 AP, is it for attack? or
It's 3 for attack.
Okay, what about an offhand attack?
Cool.
2.
Okay, well I might as well just blow through all my AP. And just slap this guy.
Does unarmed? You suffer a -1 die damage to your damage.
I'm not unarmed. I have the gauntlets.
It's just a matter of
You
attacking
mean
with
offhand attack.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
The second, it's a little bit weaker.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
To damage?
Yeah,
To damage, yeah.
Okay, what is he doing? Blocking,
He
dodging,
will attempt to dodge.
Dodge, strike modifier 1. Damage modifier is technically 0 because I have a 1
Yeah.
negated.
Okay. You slap him and he also falls to the ground. Slap, slap.
I'm just like running around, just slapping dudes.
Now, are these non-lethal hits?
I'm guessing they are.
Yeah. No, just straight up
Well, the
killing
thing
people
is,
now.
if you think about it, they're falling prone, right, onto the ground. That is, you know.
Well, they can't finish them, so it doesn't matter.
if only. Huh.
Tay's turn.
I
Your bully's been defeated.
or I say to her. So about those 3 rooms,
She'll say, I don't care anymore, just get him out of here.
You say as long as it means I can rest easy. But first, I will stab this guy.
Okay.
So about those rooms, as he stabs himself in the eye.
Here's your patron stab.
Roll to hit.
I have a technique. One sec. Combat. Send.
Ooh. We got some flanking abilities. Wow.
No, I will roll. Attack with my bastard sword. What are you doing?
I will attempt to dodge your attack.
Okay, so I have a +1 bonus to my strike, which, you know, is negated by the intimidated, but that's fine. Damage, I have 2. I have 1 from flanking and 1 from hand and a half.
Ow.
It wasn't really, though, because I rolled 4 ones.
Yeah, you did. He's still standing there. You can see he begins to bleed, though not terribly so. Just a black blood this time. And he's a little bit scared of you. He's trying to scare him. He's trying to spook him. He says, "Oh, where you come from?"
I've been here all along.
Do you do anything else?
Another one.
He will do nothing this
Do I
time.
want to do that? Let's see. That guy's down. That guy won't be hitting me.
He will
Yeah,
do
yeah, that's
nothing this time. Speaking of which, I think this guy's lost 2 more combat stamina.
Once again, flanking strike, same thing.
Where's the guy that's dying?
He's underneath this guy.
Ah. Okay, you've lost 2 combat stamina. He is going to begin taking actual death damage now.
Oh, I have the stamina so that I can like parry and stuff, and I've just never had AP to do it. So like I'm still at 7.
Nicely done. Are you gonna roll a second attack or?
Oh, I crit.
Oh!
He crit him.
You
That
slice
man,
his
yeah.
metaphorical head off as he falls to the ground unconscious.
Not like I like cut his tendons.
Well, he didn't.
How high up is the bar? Because I'm not that tall. I'm like 5 feet.
You're just
Oh,
poking
I
at his
get
toes. Dude, critical
I'm
toe
tall.
hit.
Okay, think about it. I'm 3 feet tall. He has to basically be leaned over trying to punch me
That's true.
on his knees, going, eh, eh, eh.
I
Okay.
look to Rudy and I say, "Don't worry, Marke is next."
Okay. This guy's turn. He'll say, right, ignore the stupid tree, hit the wizard, let's go. And then he will
You hit
ignore
the
the tree
wizard,
and
I
hit the
got
wizard.
Can I tell him I'll bonk you if you hit the wizard. If you go after the wizard, I'll bonk you.
He's going after the wizard tree. He's going after the wizard. He's hitting him. Uh-oh.
He's gonna get bonked next.
He
turn.
missed. He sucks.
Dude,
This wizard has some serious
a second.
evasive
This
skill.
wizard just dodges
Does Mark
everything.
K, like, the best part is you literally designed the character to basically be this nuisance, and he's totally being a nuisance. It's just like dodging.
Oh my god.
Marquez got the moves.
He's got the moves. No, stop him. Ooh, this guy takes his
Little
first.
did you know this combat would. Little did you know
We're
this
at
combat would
1
take
death failure.
2, 3 hours. He can have 4, right? Or no, 3. He can have 3,
Yateveo.
right?
Yateveo.
Well, I wasn't lying when I said I was gonna bonk him. So, I'm going to bonk you now. What's he doing?
He will
Evading,
attempt to
dodging?
dodge.
Okay. No modifier. Still have 2 to damage. Oof.
Okay. You bonk him and he does not fall to the ground. What happened? What's going on?
Like my damage.
It's almost like your damage
Like,
roll
hold
was bad.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, is he evading now?
Yes, he is evading.
Okay.
Hold on. I just need to check my hammer. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, hammer's turned back on
He
now. Okay.
falls to the ground.
What? You're still up? Well, bam!
At this point, Marque will say, this is getting a bit too scary for me personally. I think I'm going to step away for a moment. And then he will use movement in between blinks. Where?
Gets
The
beat up by the bard.
The tavern keeper just looks at him incredulously as he appears there. So, alright, I think I'm good now. I just need to take
Oh,
another
not
breath.
working now.
And he's going to take a breath. And that is his turn. Okay. Regular goes down. This regular goes down. Red Rot's turn. Red Rot is still taunted for one more turn. So he's going.
No, I can't even.
He's going to. He's going to withdraw to right here, then jump right here, which will provoke from neither of you because you don't have AP. Perfect. And then he'll move to right here. You also don't have AP. Perfect. And he's going to attack the wizard. So normal attack this time.
At least he can't attack twice.
Is
Uh,
he
He has.
Marque
have
will
a
dodge. No strike modifier, no damage modifier. Ooh, he takes the hit.
Ooh.
This Marque sort of wobbles on his feet, and he begins fading. Say, oh, I can't
God damn.
take another one of those. No siree. And that will end Red Rot's turn. Okay. Rudy will say, I've just about had it with this. You get away. And she'll point towards our mace wielding friend, and she will attempt to distract you by snapping her fingers in your face. Presence
Okay,
check.
well, here's the downside to being Maldora. I think. Unchanging Mind.
That's a non-combat thing.
Oh, that's combat. Oh wow. she
It
got
doesn't
turned.
matter, I snapped at you. You are distracted for 2 turns.
No, if only someone could counteract it.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
And then she's gonna snap at Tay too.
Leave me alone. The hell? I swear.
Does that succeed or fail?
I think it succeeds. No, I think it's
Yeah.
standard.
You are now distracted. You've got the
Oh.
double.
Conditions distracted. Check.
Okay. Brienne's turn.
All right. So for 30 movement, let me just count this out. Yeah, actually, it looks like it can just. Can I move through allied spaces?
They're difficult terrain.
So
But
if
you
I
can.
let's see here, so.
You cannot end your turn in
I-
ally spaces.
And how much it means double movement to get through it? Can I
Uh,
get there basically?
you should be able to get there, yeah.
Okay. And I just want to grab him
Okay.
with this. What's him call it? Can I move people if I grab them?
Yes. You remember your movement speed is reduced, but you can move them they move with you if you're grabbing them.
Gotcha.
I don't think you can dash with them, but you can just do your normal movement with them. I should probably make that a thing. You can't dash while you're grabbing someone. I should write that down. Brain, write it down.
All right, so I'm gonna roll a strength.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, think about it. If you kidnap someone, I mean, the kidnappers aren't exactly like they're. I think they're dashing.
All right.
Yeah,
he's
but
mine.
they're like picking them up. Okay, you succeed. You
Yeah.
grab him. So he takes 2d6 damage. So you can roll that.
Yes.
He'll say,
Easy way to roll
"Unhand me." Just do bracket. Do you know how to do just a normal roll on Roll20?
Been a while.
It is
Double bracket.
brace double.
2d6.
Yeah, double
Open
brace
bracket,
2d6.
open bracket, 2d6, close bracket, close bracket.
Yeah.
I want to see that 12. Oh,
9 damage.
9 damage.
Okay, he is now grabbed.
You're mine.
Anything else? You think you still have 3 AP?
Yes, 1, 2, second. I think I might have also taken combat stamina. Yeah, 1. And then second here. Trying to find a certain ability here. Never mind, it costs too much AP.
Okay, do you want to do anything else then, or end your turn?
I'll just end my turn.
Okay. I think all of the
Or
regulars.
actually, hold on one sec. Can I smack him with an offhand attack?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
wait.
I'm just gonna slap him with.
No, you can hit him with a normal attack. That
Oh,
would
but I
be.
was just wondering if I could only just use offhand attacks.
No,
so I
you
keep
need-
1 AP to dodge.
You need to make a main hand attack to use an offhand attack.
Whatever. I'll slap him
Okay.
for the slap.
so are there any I forget any benefits for them?
What is he
being
doing?
grabbed?
Dodging, evading, blocking.
He will attempt to block, though you have a +1 die bonus to it because he is grabbed.
Cool. Well, that makes it a +2 because I'm big.
You still succeed.
Nice.
And he takes 11 damage.
Slapping him across the face. You need to stop.
Tay's turn.
I think a lot of people need to stop. So, I would be flanking if I could get here.
If you can tumble
it.
through her square, then you can get there.
I could just jump though. Jump. I guess I'd have to jump twice though.
You'd have to. How would you? I don't even know how you get there, honestly.
Okay. Since Brein is big,
Yes.
can I use him as difficult terrain?
I don't think so. I'm gonna have to say no on that one. I'm sorry.
You're a bully.
That's too stupid of an idea. I'm usually lenient, but that's a little. That's pushing the
Just swing
limit.
off of him like he's I don't know,
Springboard.
a gym set, like a playground.
I
swing.
don't think so, buddy. Just because he's tall doesn't mean he's flat across the entirety of his squares.
How much is it to tumble? 2 AP?
I think it's 2, yeah.
Unless we just gotta try that. What is actually? I'll say to her, "Okay, I'm gonna get Marke. You just have to let me get past you. Please step aside."
Roll a disposition check. Actually, this is just a straight up lie, isn't it? Roll a presence or corruption check.
No. I'm gonna knock Marke.
Oh.
If she
roll,
lets me through.
roll the disposition then.
But if she doesn't let me through, I'm gonna knock the other guy out.
Okay. She'll say, "All right, if you promise." And then she'll step to the side for a little bit for you to get through.
Okay. I'm going to make an unarmed attack against Marquet.
Okay.
Is she providing me flanking?
Huh?
Is she providing me flanking now?
I guess so. Why are you doing this, by the way?
It'll end the combat if he gets knocked out.
Do you have a way of getting him back up?
You mean ever or like immediately?
Immediately.
Not particularly, other than a potion.
Well, you... This is sort of meta speak, but you do technically lose the encounter if he goes unconscious, and you don't have a way of immediately getting him back up. Because you need him to do this stuff when he's drunk.
Does he lose his drunkenness when he...
Yes. Unless, like, well, after like a couple hours, it'll go away, right? And characters don't wake up immediately from unconsciousness.
Are we?
Huh?
We're not taking him with us, are we? He's just gonna tell us how to get there.
Probably. I mean, you could take him with you, but he's not looking too hot right now. He's been punched a lot and stabbed a couple times.
For those rooms that we were gonna get for them. Unless he's providing a path. I don't know though. I don't know how this works. In or out of character. Well, I've already done it though, Logan. I feel like I'd have to go back and roll a lying check instead.
I feel like that would make sense. Why did you roll 1 die for dispo, by the way? Oh, it's because you're distracted.
I am intimidated.
I would say don't knock him unconscious unless you have an immediate plan to get him back from being unconscious.
Not that I want to use on this guy.
It sounds like we need to knock him unconscious.
Then I would just say go back.
Okay, we'll try this again with a presence check.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Nope. She does not seem impressed. She says, "Not likely."
Well, I guess I'm gonna jump up here then.
Okay.
And then I'm going to... That's 1 AP?
2.
Oh god.
At least I'm pretty sure jump is 2. It's what I've been doing this. Huh?
I think it might be 1.
Oh, it is 1. Yeah, you're right.
Don't come up often in combat.
It is
I
1.
know better than you. Ha.
Though actually, I think
and
you
then-
need to technically move 10 feet before you can jump.
5.
No, actually, you can do a vertical jump without having to, so you're good.
5. And then I can move through his square as long as I don't end there, right? And drop down and go like that.
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that.
This turn has
and
taken
then I
way
get-
too long.
Hey.
Traditional Brian turn.
We're editing this out, right?
I have another ability.
Jesus Christ. We'll fix it in post. We'll fix it in post.
I'll just use lightning strike. Yeah.
Okay.
What defense?
Nothing. Evade.
Do I get a bonus to hit him because he is grappled?
Yes.
How much?
+1 die.
Who die? Damage modifier. Do I get? I don't get a bonus to damage, but I do, however, have. Okay. Good thing I have those bonuses.
Okay, you hit him, and you can see that he begins to bleed out from the wound that you dealt him. He's not down, but he looks pretty wounded.
Well, that's it.
Okay. Regular 2 is down, regular 5 continues to suffer the consequences. It's at 2 now. All the regulars are down. Yateveo.
I'll sadly unroot and detower. I think detowering costs me something. Hold on.
I don't think it costs you anything. It costs you stuff to tower in the first place.
Oh. Well, maybe it's a root. Oh, yeah, also by spending 1 action point. Okay. So 4. Then I'll move here
Okay.
and I'm gonna bonk him.
Okay. Roll to hit.
He's evading.
Yes.
Okay, so evade.
He's also grappled, so you should get a
He's
bonus.
also grappled, yeah.
+1. No damage modifier.
Okay.
Also, I have, if he has any armor, I have.
And well, he goes
anything.
down from that. Falls to the ground. Which will end combat. Woo!
Wait, but the barkeep's still there.
The barkeep is not a.
She's just a hustler.
She surrenders. It's
Yeah.
all right. He defeated
I
them.
don't know. I think I'm the one that decides if they surrender.
Do you want to beat up a barkeep?
I'm kidding.
Throats.
Just saying.
Just
And
give
you
her a solid
have,
slap.
I guess I'll go over here and try to stabilize this man. I don't really care much, but I'll try.
Roll a purity check.
Haha, I don't have that. I do have herbalism and medicine. And anatomy.
With medicine, you'd get a 1 die bonus.
Okay. Bonus. Yeah.
And attempt
I'll do it.
Yateveo. Yateveo, you're unable to
Well, to be fair, I didn't
help
really
him.
care.
In fact, as you since this is how this works, as you attempt to stabilize him, you accidentally like sort of twist one of his limbs wrong, and you hear sort of like cracking noise. And with
kind of
your
manipulation
medical
do
knowledge,
you
you're
do?
pretty sure you just killed him. Like he's just dead.
Mm.
was missed.
Well, no witnesses.
I sort of stare at it. Eh.
I just kind of like looked down at the twisted
What
mangled
I'll
body.
do is so obviously bar fight, I'll just start piling their bodies on top of them.
Oh, okay, buddy.
And
Okay.
yeah, it's their fault. There you go.
Rudy will sort of glance over and say, did I hear something?
That must have been the wood snapping under my feet by my weight. I kind of like wiggle in place.
This is snapping of my branches.
One of you roll a presence or corruption check for me.
Aha, I also have neither of those.
You're telling me you don't have corruption?
No.
Is this guy that tears people apart?
I mean, anatomy, dude. Like, I don't.
Do you have
like,
knowledge at
you know-
least?
I have knowledge.
Anyway.
What?
Like knowledge. The attribute.
Oh, knowledge? No.
Okay, so you're really just
Like I-
doing this as
like
a
I
hobby,
said,
aren't you?
Maybe. But
Okay.
I'll just cover up the dead guy with the live people. They're unconscious.
Okay.
Just be like, oh, they punched
She
us,
seems very suspicious of your comment, Mr. Brian, but she will let it slide for right now. Marquet will.
Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. I fear no one in this village.
Marquet will say, well, it looks like we did it. Everyone, good job. I did most of the work, though. Anyway, does anyone have a piece of paper I can write you a whole map and everything?
I'll just glare at him and pull out my my lyric book / drawing book, I guess, and
Okay.
rip out a page. Slap
He
it on the
will
table.
quickly take it and begin to scribble on it. And looks like he does a sort of rough scribble drawing of a map that leads out of town and follows along a set of very particular roads from what you can see. He says, all right, that's it.
So this is everything we need from you then?
Yep, but you better head out now. It won't last for that much
Slap him.
longer.
Man, that was easy. All we had to do was commit murder.
Not murder.
Do you slap him?
Knocking people out.
Yeah,
However, I will proceed to
do one damage.
loot everyone.
Are you actually?
I will proceed to commit theft of these people's belongings.
Okay, buddy.
Oh my god.
No
Why
crap.
don't we just execute everyone while we're at it? What if we
No.
have the glowing orb in the center?
Listen, taking
That's
their
hilarious.
money is, different from killing them. I tried to help
Well,
this man.
As
but
you rifle through their belongings, the tavern keeper is definitely just staring at you doing this, and you don't actually find too much going through them. They just seem to have enough, have had enough money for a night out. You'll find
only 14. Okay, I just gotta toss it back on the ground. Not
you,
even- oh wait.
you find like
Oh wait.
that's one per
Oh.
person, so it's like
Oh.
how many were there? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's the medicines you find.
Can I take a few of those, wordlessly put them on the counter and slide them over to the barkeep? I say, I think we'll pass on the room, but thank you very much for the offer.
Okay.
Hey. Loot Marquet as well.
That's a good idea.
As you loot Marquet, you find that he has quite literally no Xenos on him whatsoever. In fact, he barely has any belongings at all.
He has so few Xenos. He actually lose Xenos.
He actually-
Lick his hat. Lick his
You
hat.
lose Xenos by touching him. That's how poor he
I-
is.
I'm taking his hat. His hat is mine now. I
Okay.
will wear it.
You take his hat off of his head. Of all the things that you do, the tavern keeper does seem to approve of this.
It's my hat now.
Okay. And yeah.
But yeah, obviously, sort of like scuff up the scene a little bit, make it seem like them falling on their compatriot killed them, and then continue on.
It's sad because we had nothing to do with the death. We were the only ones in this entire tavern that even tried to help them.
I mean, let's
In
be
fairness,
honest.
everyone was very drunk throughout that entire fight.
Let's be honest. He should have been trampled to death a long time ago because his teammates just ran over his body repeatedly. I mean, let's be honest.
Anyway, I think that's where we'll call it for today. We
Let's
can
say we handed her 11 Xenos, and we will split up the rest.
we can pick up next time with the journey out of the city, off to find a red hand.
We each get 18 Xenos. Congratulations, guys. We're rich.
I can't wait to get back here, and the guards are like, "You committed murder." I'm going to slap the first guard down and just be like,
What if that guard
"Okay."
is the person that you helped though, huh?
They wake up and they're like, "Wait, I know you."
I'll take the bow back and break it in front of her.
Anyway, I think that we're gonna call it there. Thank you everyone for watching. If you were watching still, it's pretty long. I think we've been going for like 4.5 hours now, I think. So yeah. Hope people that are watching enjoy the system. And if you are interested in seeing the grand conclusion, then tune in next time.
When we all get arrested.
When you all get arrested / killed by a bandit.
Or killed by a roadling.
Or
a
slash
roadling,
kill,
yeah.
or slash kill every single person in this village, and then proceed to loot and pillage, and then make our way out.
Yeah.
Hot.
Listen, I just know this: if I
God.
root myself,
Everyone, silence. We are cutting the tape here. Goodbye and good night.